Beautiful, fantastic Saturday afternoon at Kojak's.
Exactly. I'm struggling when I'm not with pills, just imagine.
You're welcoming the 10 on the button round of each. One round of Pot Limit Omaha, one round of No Limit HoldEm. Something fun for everyone. Kojak's Live, if you're not familiar with it, we do live streaming every week, twice a week, once on Saturdays. We're looking to grow and expand that, so I would like to thank everyone for jumping out and jumping in on this glorious Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. If you're not playing poker at Kojak's right now, we do have 4 full tables running. One table of our $240 freeze out tournament. Yes, that is a $240 freeze out tournament. It's our second one of the day. First one was super successful. We had almost $3,000 in the prize pool, and Mr. Rudy Board took that bad boy down. He also took down the Tournament of Champions. We have 5 players over the last tournament series that won individual events, won the PLO, won the Round of Each, won the No Limit HoldEm Bounty, won the No Limit HoldEm Freeze Out, and won the Deep Stack Tournament. Those 5 players returned today. And not only did they walk into some beautiful money, each of them received $2,000 in cold hard cash. Those 5 players played for an additional $2,000. Turns out Mr. Rudy Board not only won the freeze out, but he also won the Tournament of Champions. He's sitting right there in seat number 6. So he is your Tournament of Champions winner for the end of 2022. Congratulations, Rudy Board, for that. Also taking part of the chop was Mr. Mikey Alvarez and Mr. Corey Smith. Each player took home a little bit extra cash with them. We've got the second freeze out, $240 freeze out of the day running. It started at 6 p.m. Registration closes right at 8 o'clock. $240 to get you in. There's already a table plus a few busted, so it's rolling pretty good. We also have out on the floor, we have a 5 on the button No Limit HoldEm, and we have a 5 on the button Round of Each. But then that brings us right to our featured table right here, ladies and gentlemen. This featured table is a 10 on the button Round of Each. 1 round of No Limit HoldEm, 1 round of Pot Limit Omaha. So setting in seat 1, somebody that you all, well, we'll start with seat 9 since that's where the action starts. Miss Carrie under the gun, she's got the straddle out of $20. Yes, that is Big Taco Frankie. Big Taco's sitting in seat 1. Kenzie's sitting in seat 2, so action's on Big Taco with 6-5 offsuit. He does let that go. Kenzie, though, he's going to call the $20 straddle. He likes those bad boys just enough.
Okay, perfect. Okay, then
let's see what he has. Kenzie wakes up with wired 3s, so he does call the 20. Billy's going to let it go. Not good enough for him. Gavin's going to fold. Jack's going to let it go. Rudy's going to let it go. Kobe looks down. He sees Ace Jack offsuit in the cutoff. He is going to raise it up to $75. Kenzie says, how much? He's told $75. He says, that's good enough. So we're going to be heads up action, $170 in the pot. Ace Jack versus pocket 3s.
What did you win for?
Flop comes out, wham, bam for Kenzie. Flops a set of 3s. He is first to act. He does check. Kobe continues with 75. Smart move. Smart move. Think that Ace Jack is over top of everything. Kenzie just makes the call. Turn card comes to 9. Not much help. I do see Kobe checking, which he actually does. And now Kenzie just sets that trap right behind him, hoping he doesn't have 7, 10, or 10 queen. Kenzie throws out 150, and I think it's going to be enough for Kobe to pay him off. And he's going to see Kobe's going to see that Kenzie's got a set of 3s, and he shows that, hey, I called you with Ace Jack, top pair, top kicker. Jack was unfortunate on the river, just enough to get Kobe to call. Kenzie's now your chip leader, 2,300. Big Taco and Rudy and Robin and Carrie and Billy, Sick Duck, all are in at 2,000. Mr. Jack and Gavin are right there at 1,000 and 1,100 respectively. So if you're not familiar with Kojak's, we are a private club in the Midland area. We have changed our daily rates. Our hourly rate is now $13. Yes, you heard that correctly. $13 per hour. Any game. Doesn't matter if you're playing 5, 10, 25, even some random games that we run every once in a while. $100 on the button. Whatever your heart desires is what your heart is going to get. $13 an hour though. So come out to Kojak's. We have full games rolling, full games, 4 of them. And we have that infamous second chance freeze out tournament. Now the way the freeze outs work on Saturdays, we do run 2 dual freeze out tournaments, one starting at 2 p.m., one starting at 6 p.m. If you buy into the first one, the whole definition of a freeze out is once you're out, you're out. You can't get back in, right? So if you do buy into the second freeze out of the day and you did play the first one, you do get a 5,000 chip bonus. You heard that right, 5,000 bonus chips. Flop comes out. Next hand, Jack of Spades, 8 of Hearts, Deuce of Hearts. That's an open-ended for a sick duck. That's beautiful. Rudy flops second pair. Cody's looking for a 9 or running spades, and Carrie's just got on top of that all. She's got ace king, nothing really to help her out. Billy bets, leads out with 100. Leads out with $100, and Rudy does make the call along with Cody. Turn card comes up 4 of clubs. So we're 3-way action, $510 per pot. I don't see really anybody betting. Everybody's looking to see what the river comes. A king of hearts does get the hearts there. Unfortunately, Rudy's third pair of 8s is good enough to win. So it's going to be the first to bet's going to be the first to win. If Kobe stabbed, if he would have stabbed at it, he would have won it right there. But as the cards come up, Rudy sees that his 8s are bested, and he's going to pull in $510. Beautiful. $360 profit. Rudy's now up to $2,400 in his stack.
Year I was born. Look, Frankie. Year I was born. Now look at this.
Another update of the chip counts. As the night goes along, those chip counts are going to increase drastically. So Kobe's actually down to $545 after hitting that jack, forcing him to make pretty much what's known as a crying call. So he did have to make that crying call and pay off Kenzie. Kenzie is setting pretty. Let's look at that GFX. Kenzie is.
My gosh.
Kenzie's at $4,000.
How are you supposed to pick up a woman?
Let's leave right now. We're the only people who
I didn't think you don't have one.
So we're gonna move around. Card's gonna go out.
Lock it up.
Lock it up. We're winners, right?
That's overrated winner. I think it is.
Let's see.
There you go. See.
Any word on your mouth today? Good. Good news? Good.
So here we go. Button past the dealer at Kojak's. That means it's time for some Omaha. Yes, that's right. You heard it. Texas Omaha. Otherwise known as pot limit Omaha. So you're going to be dealt 4 cards here at Kojak's, and we're playing high and high only.
Okay, but the sleeper is gone.
So you see the $20, you see the $10 straddle, you see the $20 straddle, and you see the $40 straddle. So it is now 40 to play. Action's going to be first on Rudy. He says, I'm not going to play for 40. We're going to play for a cow and a calf. That's $150 out in Midland, Texas. Robin likes that 9-7-7-4. Double suited. It's got some straight draw possibilities. Not terrible, not terrible. So we've got pretty much all of Broadway in Billy's hand, and Rudy's got the middle straights drawn. So instead of making the call that Robin did, Billy's going to raise it up. That looks like 600 and yes, it is 600. Welcome to Kojak's, where if you're calling 10 on the button, you're calling 630 pre-flop. Action moves over to, oh my gosh, we've got a big hand brewing. Rudy has elected to go. He's going to pot that action on beyond the 630. So that's $1,890 plus what was remaining inside the pot, $150, $150. So that's over $2,100. And Robin says, hey, let's play for it all. It is good times rolling. Billy said, let's go. So here you are. Third or fourth hand of the night. Holy crap. We've got a $5,800 pot, 2 all-ins, and a 5-bet. So there it is. All in, all in. And let's see. We've got ace, king, queen, jack. We've got ace, 10, 9, 8, double suited. We've got 9, 7, 7, 4, double suited. Robin's gambling. He's showing his hand. I think Billy's got his hand up and Rudy is sweating it. So no more action. All the cards are about to come out. Welcome to Kojak's. If you haven't played at Kojak's, this is how they say shit gets real here. So here we go. The flop comes out.
Where's the 7?
6, 3, 7. That's a 7 of diamonds, and that is a set of 7s for Mr. Robin Watts. You heard me correctly. Robin had 9, 7, 7. I don't remember his other card. So a 5 on the turn puts 3 diamonds and a possible draw out there. So here comes the cards. Rudy's going to flip over ace, 10, 9, 8. So with that 5, 6, 7, Rudy does hit the nut straight. Nobody's got diamonds in the hand. That's a shocker. Robin's still sitting over there holding the 2 7s in his hand saying, how did you not pair the board? Come on, Monica, pair the board for me. So it looks like we're actually running 2 boards. So on the second board, Queen, 10, 6. That hits Billy with 2 pair. And a deuce on the river. Second board goes to Billy with Broadway. So second board goes to Billy with Broadway. So they're going to be chopping up Robin's money. He flops a set of 7 on the top board. The second board, he did not exactly get there.
Water or anything, guys? Water.
18,
Water.
19.
Anybody need a water or anything, guys?
1985.
Anyone?
So just getting a quick verification of the chip stacks real fast.
18.
Just to see who, what, when, where, if the pots are being pushed. So on the bottom board, Rudy hits 8, 9 for the 9 high straight. On the top board, on the top board, Rudy hits 9 high straight. On the bottom board, Billy hits Broadway. So that flop set of 7s on the top just couldn't pair up and give the boat to Robin. So that he's looking at just to verify the money.
18 even, yeah.
Okay, then I give you 100. Okay,
How much is the
100
Just
and
put
8,000.
18, put 18 in
Yeah.
there. Put 18 in the pot,
Okay,
right? And you got 18 even? Put 18 in the pot and I get the rest.
okay.
Simple math.
Hmm?
So that's what you have above, that's what you have over that right there.
Yeah, go back to.
And it's going to be chop chop on the outside. She's just wanting to verify that the pots are correct. So look at this. Updated the chip count. Rudy's all the way up to 3,500. Sick Duck is at 27. Kenzie, after that first win off Kobe, is at 23.
Because you are split. You have two first here.
Correct. You have 18 right there?
Yes.
All right, you got that? Right?
Uh-huh. Because I thought I don't need to
Like I
put it
said, I
in.
should have given Billy 900 and the rest of you.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do it. Mhm. Well, I do it in the way that you want me to do it. Okay, this is
I had
400.
a set, none of them worked out.
Thank you.
How many diamonds?
Bottom
heart.
row, it's not the bottom.
I had a hearts and spades.
And
What the set, I said it
thank you
just.
very much.
Rudy got it all?
Half.
Uh-huh. And it's a new buying for Robin. Robin gonna be in 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. Thank you. Can you call me the garage because I know.
So as you guys are all familiar with the infamous rebuy at Kojak's, at the cash table, you're never dead if you got more cash in your pocket, and that's exactly what Robin did. He bought 2,000 and more chips right there. He's got some firepower. He's got some room to make up. But with it being the second hand of Pot Limit Omaha, he's got plenty of time to do it.
2 chances to pair the board? Should have 7, that's my good luck.
You see, Rudy is infamous. He is a tournament stacker with chips. All of his chips, he likes to be the proper height, proper width. You see him trying to buy a black from somebody just to even out his chip stack there to make it 20. 20 is a beautiful number in blacks because that equals that's a barrel. That is $2,000. So we're still on PLO, And you see Billy's got that $20 straddle. $20 straddle. That means any action that comes in after that must come in for $20. The first pot is going to be $70. So if anyone elects to put maximum pressure on the next person, that is $20. Billy's going to look down at a beautiful hand right here. He's going to love it when he sees it when we come back around for the straddle. Aces with... Really wish one of your aces were suited right there, but it's not. Gavin, Jack's not going to play that. He's going to be a little tighter, play quality hands. Rudy's up quite a bit, so he's going to get wishy-washy. He does call the 20 as Kobe. Robin makes the call. Carrie makes the call. We're going to have fun and games. It's always good to see that smiling face sitting in seat number 9. And Big Taco. You see that? We got action on both sides of the screen. That means 6, 7 players are in the hand. 7-way action, $140 already in the pot. And Billy did what you're supposed to do in PLO. He looked down at aces that were not double suited, and he just said check. He's looking for a set of aces to fill up with a boat. Flop comes out 9, 10, 9. And I do believe that flops Rudy 10s full of 9s. That is jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. Kobe's drawn to a straight where he knows that's no good. Rudy let out with $50. And I don't think anybody can call that. Nobody's got the nut or the second nut. Hearts and a paired board and PLO speaks. It's everything. Billy's going to call looking for that ace as the crusher. And trust me, these guys have played together well enough to know that if an ace comes on the board, it's shut down city. A 3 of spades on the turn. Rudy's going to be second to act, and it goes check, check, and Kerry elects to make the check right behind it. River card comes a king. I don't think anybody had queen jack. If they did, they were in trouble, but Rudy's 10s full of 9s are showcase city tonight. He leads out with a buck and a squirt, $125. And the board's paired. That might actually pull a call. Well, it does not trick him, but that could actually pull a call. Billy's thinking he's at least at worst got a 9. That's going to beat my 2 pair aces and 9s, so I'm going to go ahead and let that go. I'm going to elect to let that go. And once again, Rudy continues the Miley Cyrus climb. He's sitting at $3,700. $3,700. Luck box Rudy. I know it. I see it. I hear it, Dennis. I know, huh? And I know if you're like Mr. Dennis sitting in the chat, welcome out. He is definitely 100% rooting for seat number 9 to take it home tonight. That is his beautiful bride, and he is ready for her to win some money. So here we are, third hand of PLO, moving around, moving on up. And action's going to be first on Gavin. We noticed there's no straddle out there. We do have the tabletop turned all the way up for you guys. Gavin was down to queen 4. It's not going to be good enough. Action moves over to Jack. Jack's got a playable hand. Ace, Jack, 5 of spades. That's a lot of spades in your hand. He's got a king to go with it, so he's looking for queen 10, any 3 spades to come on the flop for him to be good. Kobe makes the, well, actually still on Kobe to make the call. So Kobe does make the call. Kerry makes the call. Frankie makes the call. Kinsey made the call, and Billy made the call. So we're going to be 6-way action. Just waiting on the graphics to catch up. Sorry about the delay, but while it's delaying, flop comes out ace 9, 5, 2 diamonds. While it's delaying, don't forget Monday night we have that $120 winter miniseries main event satellite. 2 seats are guaranteed in that to our winter miniseries main event. Yes, that's a $500 seat. 2 of them guaranteed. So we're heads up here. Diamond draw for Big Taco, and Jack still got ace king. River card comes a 6. I did not see a 7, 8 in anyone's hands, so that's going to be ace king good enough for Jack. And he bets it like he already has it. That's a count of calf. That's 150. And he's going to pull in $310. Heads over to his stack. Good job, Jack.
What was your hand while going up? You said you had the best hand.
Ace high.
Ace, king, queen, jack.
Ace king, queen, jack.
I have,
One suit though.
It's always fun to watch those old timers like that. Jack attack, stack up chips. A lot of players like to stack in 20s. That way they're easily readable and easily countable by all players at the table. Jack is quite the opposite of that. He says, if you want my chips, if you want to count my chips, you're going to have to win them from me. So I'm going to stack them all around and about. If you don't know Jack King, he is one of the nicest people you ever meet. He is known in the poker world by the natural. All of his, if you can see his visor right there, it does say the natural across the top of it, and that is him and him only. So he's going to look down UTG at King, Queen, 5-3. He does have 5-3, and I do consider that one of the greatest hands in poker. It's a winner, winner, chicken dinner all the time. Watch this. He's going to muck it. 5-3 is going to flop a boat or quad, something crazy, and then we get to pick on him. Action moves around. Kobe's going to call the 10. Robin calls the 10. Robin's got a very playable hand. Ace, Queen, 7-6. Double straighted draws, double suited even. Carrie says, I call the 30, aces and 8s. That's a dead man's hand. Let's see how she goes with it. Big Taco, ace, jack, 7-6. Very similar to Robin's hand. And Kenzie's got king, queen, 6 deuce. Billy's got ace 10 suited with the nut flush spades and 3 deuce. So it looks like we are going to be 6-way action to the flop. $140 in the pot. Oh no, Gavin's not coming in. He
Jack's
did let
been
it
a
go.
long time. We have.
So flop comes out. Look at this. King, jack, jack. Kenzie says
Good ride, huh?
Yahtzee. And this is another one of those boards that come out with, as soon as it pairs, everybody's scared. And Billy actually got bet into. Big Frankie leads out with trip jacks. Frankie's looking for an ace to take the win away from Big Taco. He's not dead yet. Oh no, he is dead. All the aces are out. Turn card comes to 7 of clubs, but he doesn't know that. He's still playing, hoping that ace will save him. We know here in the booth that he's 100% dead. That is $325. And here goes the call by Kenzie. Kenzie didn't put ultimate pressure on him. Carrie looks down, ace, 8, 8, 3. She's got the nuts, diamonds, but she is also drawn dead. For Frankie's sake, I hope he puts no more in. Hope Carrie puts no more in. Pot's already $1,500. That's $1.5 thousand. River card comes at 10. Nobody has ace queen, so that doesn't help. Frankie leads out. 500, representing a huge hand. Kenzie's going to look at his stack. He's going to say, only thing that beats me is pocket kings, and I have those blocked. So let's raise it on up. Frankie bets 500. Kenzie looks like he puts 1,000 in. I don't know exactly. So Frankie bet 400. Kenzie made it $950. $950. Carrie went ahead and got out of the way. Action is now on Frankie, and I think he does make the call. And you see that? Frankie's asking how much it was, and he says, not he. Monica says 950, so Frankie's going to count that out just to make sure everything equals the same. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how easy it is to become the chip leader at Kojak's. All you got to do is just flop the nuts. And that's what Kenzie did. $4.2 thousand. $4.2 thousand now sitting in Kenzie's hand. Rudy's right behind him, though, $500 behind and looking to make some gains. Excuse me. It's going to be a big one tonight at Kojak's. 4 tables running right now. And here we are. We got a quick add-on coming. We'll take a quick little sponsor break.
Straight flush. What's up? Good. Mackenzie just got offered 28 dates with the light tour.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So at $5,000 a night, he's gonna make a good little, good paycheck from one concert series.
Not worry about him for a minute. Back over there trying to get you sick.
I see that. Sorry, I just skipped work. Come on, boys, y'all need to score.
Big time. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey Josh, how you doing, huh?
Good. So far?
So far, so good?
Just walked in the building, so we'll see
So
what I can
we
bring
win?
down in the next little bit.
So win. We ain't too bad of troublemakers today.
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 Kenzie called $10. Billy raised the $50. Then Jack called. Kenzie called
Oh my God.
We have two players right now.
Intercepted?
Just threw it right out of him.
Oh,
He's
shit.
having,
He's a very good quarterback.
Oh,
he's a hell of a
that's bad.
quarterback. He's just not having a good morning.
That's bad news.
I mean, look.
Oh, wow.
Nine,
He just threw his hands up there like, what the hell?
120, yes, sir. Nancy called 120. Check. And check. Next time. Nancy, then 124.
Button. Trying to get Sean to put Natural Junior on here.
Natural light?
Natural light, there we go. Would that be alright? I keep telling you, every time you bring your shit to the dry cleaners, you don't have to put your name on it. They put your name on it.
Yeah. Put tag inside your underwear, dog.
That's right.
Y'all are assholes, man.
I promise, I told my wife, I said, look, if I'm sitting next to Jack, I won't talk about the goats.
Kenzie, Billy, Sharon, can you find it, please?
Jack's got a nice head.
I just put the.
Oh, now you go with the ball headed stuff, huh?
Yeah, we take any of that.
Because they're.
Complimenting Jack's hair. He's got a nice head of hair.
I got hair all over my back.
I mean, for a 200-year-old, that's pretty good.
For a 200-year-old? Wow.
Here for a while.
Thank you, guys.
I thought he was older than that.
Doing all right?
Is it all?
He's doing all right.
That's good.
He's
Someone
only
said,
watching this football game at home.
cussing the TV
Yeah.
and the players.
Sometimes have.
Yeah.
Tell them I said hello.
Okay, we have right now 7 players. Robbie check, Robbie check, Kerry check. Technical check, easy check, easy check, and everybody check. Good check. Robbie bet $50. Kerry called, Taco 6 point, it was Robbie. Robbie bet $50. But right now just Kerry called. He's the only one that will just call. Okay. This is just change. Robbie and he bet 170. And Kerry called it 170.
Oh, that could be good.
That'll do it.
That could be good.
170. Yes, 170. I gave you.
It was 170.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck, everyone. Thank you.
For the most part, you can keep it going, yeah.
I'm not gonna, we're still in Omaha.
Okay, Omaha it is. And that's 500 too. Excuse me? Adding up. Colby's adding 500 more.
Okay, I didn't 500.
Yes.
You want me to bring it?
No,
It's
He already had it.
Yeah.
I already done it.
Time is $60,
Time is $60. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
right? $60? Get you what?
Then let's roll.
I don't know that answer anymore, cause they went down.
Well, whatever it is.
13 an hour.
130, so 65 would be,
Here you go. Hey, hey, hey.
13 times 4 is,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many?
How much do I owe you? 65?
If you get 6 hours times
Yeah,
13,
65
it's,
is
58, isn't it?
it's
Or
5 hours.
78?
And can you get Rudy put in?
Yeah, Rudy and
I'm not in?
Yeah, no,
We asked them, they just didn't.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't, hey, I don't know time. I thought that was me. Who's yours?
Jack. And the top
Jack
part.
Epstein, not you.
Yeah. I don't know time.
Hang on, he
Got
don't have to
$20
pay for
for that.
that.
Hey, don't worry about time.
I'm trying to get it daily. Somebody loaned Rudy $11.
$40 straw.
That's good.
Yes, $40 straddle now. Carry straddles for 40.
She forgot what the straddle was.
Can you hear the players fairly
$5
well?
that can make you
Can
bust.
you hear the players fairly well on that?
I'm waiting.
Okay,
Not
good.
yet.
No, you haven't heard nothing yet.
40 to get in, access zone parking.
Yeah.
You can hear Rudy.
Frankie goes.
Nobody asked, Rudy said something.
Kenzie makes it 125. Billy calls 125. Gavin calls. Jack folds. Rudy folds. Kobe folds.
Folds.
6 of spades?
Yep.
What's the total?
125. Robin calls 125. Carrie folds.
Yeah, you still wavering.
4 players.
I just saw the 5 sheet, yellow, that was me.
We should've known it was Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a slacker lately. I know where you live.
Gavin bets. 500. Robin raises to 1,500.
That's fine. Everybody, want something to drink, water or soda?
Water would be awesome.
Water? Okay.
Small coffee,
Yeah,
Jim,
one, two,
James.
and you-
you got 3 to the right and 2 back to the left.
So you did not.
Yeah, I did too.
I bet your coffee gets spit in a lot.
No, I don't.
I bet it does.
I don't
Is
think
it,
it
I
would.
don't know how to get bad
love.
service.
I
With
think
love.
Love.
With love.
Yeah, I don't know if
Love.
that's
What
love.
the hell are you
sweetheart.
talking about with
I
love?
don't think it's got nothing to do with love.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Yeah.
all to do with love.
Well,
Just ask them 3 city boys and gals.
2 times.
Gavin's all in.
he's got the main hand, he's got the drilling hand.
We're running it twice.
Yeah,
Twice. We're gonna run it twice.
I'd done this.
Gavin's
I
all in.
open-ended. I was gonna
Good luck,
do that.
everyone.
500 grand.
So here we go, running it all the way out, all in, elected to run multiple times. King Jack 2 pair against the draws. So each one gets around half of it. King Jack for Robin on the top half, and on the bottom half, Gavin does hit Broadway. So there's the update of the chip count. Kobe has made a jump from the cellar to, well, he's still in the cellar, but he was at 600. He's now up to almost 1,000. Gavin 1.1, Carrie 1.2, and on up from there.
Okay.
Joining me in the booth for just 1 second is Mr. Josh. Josh, would you like a piece of barbecue brisket or sausage?
Yes.
All right.
They both look pretty good.
But as the action moves around, we are playing 10 on the button. We also have another game up on the list for this Thursday. 25 on the button, round of each. The round of each is PLO and Big O.
So that'll be exciting. I know a lot of our players like action, and those kind of games tend to generate action simply because I mean,
You didn't get a
it's
call, you got a
Kojak's
call.
for 1, but then for 2, you've got a lot of players that it's hard to fold 4 cards, let alone 5. You give them 5 cards and tell them that there's also a low side, and next thing you know, our fold equity reading increasingly diminishes. Whatever I was trying to say there, but
Incrementally decreases.
exponentially decreases.
They have a hard time folding 2 cards at Kojak's. They have an extremely difficult time folding 4 cards. You give them 5 cards, and they're just not really a hand that you can fold.
I'm happy with ours.
How do you like the new graphics?
Graphics look great. I mean, so graphics look great. Then on top of that, I like the decals that we've got going on. Like a lot of the changes that we have going in the club. All right, so talking about PLO, so moving over to Carrie. So Carrie's got 2 pocket pairs. She's looking at pocket 5s, pocket 4s. Decides to come along. Does look like it was straddled, so we'll see from there. I'm just joining and walking in, so just give me a moment to kind of get acclimated to the action that we have going on tonight. Kenzie looks down at pocket queens and 7s as well. 7s are dead as Billy looks down at pocket 7s, suited ace to go along with it. As of right now, we are going 5 ways to the flop.
Carries first.
6-5 deuce with 2 spades. So from our pre-flop action, we know that Billy is looking at the nut flush draw. Does not look like anyone really flopped. Well, Carrie flopped middle set with set of 5, so be interesting to see what she does. She decides to check it through and kind of give the action over to someone else.
What do you think time frame is to open?
Invest 400.
Within 30 days.
Billy has 2 overs to the board, and so Billy is going to lead out for 400, is what it looks like.
Then if I can afford to buy a building.
Action moving over to Carrie. She very quickly shoves all in with her middle set of 5s.
Fine with me.
Carries all in.
Now this is where things get interesting. Is that Frankie went ahead and folded, which is going to be good for him. He was looking at the king high flush, and so if the flush makes, then he would have had the second nuts to Billy's ace high flush. So Carrie is all in for 1.1 thousand. Billy does make the call. Board pairs on the turn. Actually, it looks like they ran it twice, and so on the first board, Billy is going to hit his jack high flush, or the ace high flush with the jack of spades coming on the turn, and then Carrie is going to take the bottom board with the 6 of hearts coming on the turn, pairing the board. So she's going to make the 5s full of 6s, Billy with the ace high flush for the first board, and we have a chop pot going to both of them.
If I'm in it for 5, I'll make it out of it.
If you're in it for 5, can you get out of it? Probably buy it out. Right?
Or we keep running it and use that money to buy the next one.
Good idea.
Cause that 5,600 is not that bad.
Not that location, it's not. Yeah,
Yes.
you do well.
Straddle. 20.
Yeah, Frankie.
So it looks like Frankie is going to straddle for 20. Not sure if this is going to be a 10 mandatory straddle 20 game. I have noticed that over the next last couple hands. Like I said, I did just get into the booth, so it is going to take me a couple hands to kind of catch up on how the action is playing out. So bear with me while I get acclimated to that. But as of right now, it looks like Big Taco, also known as Frankie, is going to straddle for the 20.
Can you give me your cards again, please? Billy folds. Your cards. Okay. You got them, thank you. Gavin folds. Jack folds.
That one reads.
Rudy calls. Kobe calls.
As of right now, it looks like we have our standard
Did you put some extra in it?
Kojak's action, falling all the way around, action back on Frankie. Most likely going to check it through with King 7 5 3.
6 players.
Yeah.
So once again, we are going 5 ways to the flop, 120 in the pot pre-flop. With a flop of 696, looks like
Rudy checks.
Kobe is going to catch most of that flop.
Carry checks.
So Kobe's looking at trip 6s. With the deuce of clubs coming on the turn, Kenzie is going to make the nut flush, decides to check it through, see what other people want to do, and checks all the way around. So here we go to the river. Pairs the board on the river with the 9 of spades. So that'll slow Kenzie down a little bit. He does earn the check mark with his ace high flush that he has,
Can we get somebody to check
but it is going to slow a little bit his action with that paired board.
I'm not near
Not
as
much
covered
that
as I
anyone
was
else
when I
has that
first
they
got
wouldn't be
here.
able to call with.
It really is.
And sure enough, folds around, Kenzie is going to pick up that 5.
But game change.
And you won the first freeze out today too? Not that day when you did, was it?
No, it was years ago.
Last Big O stream, they didn't do commentary. So
I don't know, they said-
audio go.
So once we do get Charlie back in here, we'll see if we can pull up some of the other stats. So the stat that keeps popping up on the screen is going to be the chip count stat. One of the things that I'd be interested to see is going to be VPIP percentages as well as aggression percentages. I know the players are asking about that the last couple of times that they've been playing, so we'll see. We'll see once Charlie gets back in the booth if he's able to pull some of those up for us. Right now, button moves over to Frankie. And we are back to HoldEm.
Straddle for 20. Billy.
Kenzie now is in the straddle position action over Gavin, looks down at
Gavin
pocket
raises
jacks,
to
decides he
90.
wants to play for a little bit more, so he's gonna bump it up to what looks like $90.
Jack folds. Rudy folds. Kobe
So
folds.
Gavin raising to 90 with pocket
Robbie
jacks.
folds, Gary folds. Frankie calls to 90.
Frankie coming along with 7-4. Decides he's gonna protect his button. Heads up to the flop. Pocket jacks versus 7-4. Flop comes out. King 9 deuce. Doesn't really hit Frankie in any way.
Frankie bets 125.
He decides he's going to try to take the aggression in the spot, so he bets 125 when Gavin checks it. Looks like Gavin checked dark. Frankie bets 125. He goes check check on the turn, 7 on the river. So Frankie does improve the 2 pair, but it looks like it goes check check on the river. Gavin is very eager to show down his jacks, pick up the pot with 2 pair, and go ahead and take that one down.
In my office, the temperature fluctuates, and I know
Are
it's
you
always hot, and it's
just
cold,
the
man,
ones
it's
in that
not
room
good,
at your
so
lockers?
ordered a little thermometer off Amazon. Like, see, 73 in there now, 69. Oh. That's cold air coming out too.
They did adjust it up, so just took a moment, let me know, I haven't seen it
Well,
again.
it'll be hard as fuck
Alright, so this is the first hand where we have not seen the straddle, so it looks like it's just 10 on the button with most of the players straddling. So Gavin looking down at his suited 10-8, Rudy with his king-queen opts to raise it, so he wants to play for
Kobe folds.
$40.
Robin calls, Carrie
So
folds.
Rudy raises to 40.
Frankie folds.
Robin with his ace-10 calls, Carrie's gonna call.
Taxes on Gavin, 40. Gavin calls.
Kenzie decides to get out, and then Gavin's coming along as well. So we're gonna go 4 ways to the flop.
4 players. Gavin checks, Rudy checks, Ruffin checks.
7-6-3 rainbow doesn't connect on anyone except Gavin, who is going to have a gut shot.
Gavin at 75.
Perfectly rainbow board with a pair of 6s, 7-3.
Rudy folds.
Robin currently in the head,
Robin
but
folds.
decides to
Heads up to the river.
call Gavin's bet at 75. So Gavin taking the lead with the aggression, absolutely drills his straight on the river.
Gavin bets 250.
It's going to look decently disguised if Robin had anything. Unfortunately, though, for Gavin, I don't think Robin's going to have much that he can call with. Really, he's just going to be bluff catching with his ace high.
They figured if they made it,
Decides he's
made
going
it bad
to
enough
pay
put
Gavin
out
off to keep him
so much
honest,
seeds, yeah.
and sees that Gavin just absolutely drills the river with his 10 high straight.
Thank you.
What are you playing? Banana Crush?
So let's see.
He's trying to concentrate.
Whatever you do, don't mention anything about all the fighting.
Gavin calls.
Last time, he's supposed to be on that.
Yeah, you've heard it really.
Jack folds.
I mean, it was very.
Rudy races to 40. Kobe folds. Robin folds. Carrie folds.
Really,
Frankie
it was,
folds.
really, it was more than that. He went over the line with them other chips.
So Rudy continuing his streak of a pre-flop aggression raising. So he's going to look down at Queen Jack, wants to raise to 40.
And Gavin calls.
He did
4 ways to
what he
this
did.
flop.
All right, Karen.
King Jack, Queen Jack, Jack Deuce, and pocket 9s.
Gavin checks.
Get that engraved on your other
Ace
sleeve.
Deuce 10 with 2 clubs. So no one's holding a club, so there's not much equity if more clubs come out.
Rudy checks.
Gavin and Rudy are both looking at gut shots. So if either of them improve on the turn, which does look like
Gavin bets 50.
Gavin is going to improve to a pair of kings. However, Rudy at the moment with his Broadway sitting at 93% equity to win this hand. Gavin's going to bet 50 as he improves with his king. Rudy quickly raises to 150. Gavin decides to just go ahead and get out of there for that cost, $50. Kind of told him everything that he needed to know, and Rudy is going to take that hand down with his Broadway. Once again, looking at the chip counts, looks like Kenzie's in the lead. Didn't quite get the rest of those. That stat screen does pop up and disappear quite quickly. Does seem to be like there is a decent amount of action in this game tonight. It'd be interesting to see. I'll talk to a couple of players here in a minute once we kind of get Charlie back in here. But as far as what I've seen so far, you know, we've had a couple hands where the players are willing to gamble, or you know, kind of gamble a little bit on their holdings.
Hoping the Bengals.
Here we come with the tightest player at the table under the gun, looking down at Jack 10. Quick to let it go. I think this is the first hand I haven't seen where Rudy has raised, so that's
Robin raised
what
to
you
50.
there.
Carry
Buffalo
and Frankie
wins, I
folds.
win 4,500, I think it is.
Kenzie raised to 135.
If any team in the
Billy
national
folds. Gavin folds.
NFL
Kobe folds.
wins, I win nothing. I lose 1,000. So I need the other side.
Robin calls.
So here is an interesting
Heads
hand.
up.
So you have Robin, who looks down at 9 deuce suited, decides to take the pre-flop aggression, and he raised to 50 initially, and Kenzie 3-bet to 125. So Robin ahead pre-flop. Kenzie does spike an 8 on the
Robin
flop.
bets 200.
Robin not willing to let it go. He's going to bet
Kenzie
200,
calls.
and Kenzie calls. Six of spades on the turns improves Kenzie to 2 pair. It's going to be hard to put Robin on a hand right here, but I don't think there's anything that Kenzie's going to bet where Robin does
Kenzie
call.
bets 550.
Robin's going to kind of look down, doesn't want Kenzie to know that Kenzie kind of caught him right there, but Kenzie is going to lead out with a bet. Robin quick to fold.
You said you were sorry.
All right, so Kenzie's in the lead with 4.6, Rudy at 3.8, Big Taco at 3.6, Carrie at 2.5, Gavin at 1.7, Robin at 1.6, Jack and Sick Duck sitting right around each other with 1.2, and looks like one of the other players had one here, missed that one by a little bit.
He didn't even raise it. He raised it. No, I raised it. I raised it. But he's king. King, queen suited, king, queen suited.
Rudy and Kobe fold. Robin calls. Carrie folds. Frankie folds. Kenzie folds. Billy folds. Gavin folds. Jack checks. Heads up. Robin checks. Jack checks. Robin checks. Jack bets 40. Robin calls. Robin checks. Jack bets
Oh,
50.
Jack's got them colored out cards, which means there's no chance for him to win this hand. But he did lead out with that 150. Robin makes the crying call, thinking he's beaten. Jack says, my hand got caught in the cookie jar. It couldn't be any more stuck in, so a count and a half extra heads over into Robert's pot. Updated chip count, Kenzie 4.6, Rudy 3.8, Big Taco 3.6, Carrie 2.5, Robin 1.8, Gavin 1.7, Billy Sick Duck 1.1, Jack's right under 1,000, and back in the cellar was, I do believe, Mr. Kobe. He's got some work to do to get out of it. So if we look at the GFX of the win percentage, of the win up and down, I don't know if you can see it, but Big Taco's down 1,300, Kenzie's up 2,700, Sick Duck is down 565, Gavin is actually up $670, Rudy's up 805, Jack's down 150, Kobe's down 220, Robin's down 26. He's got some work to do, but definitely can get out of it. And Miss Carrie, Lady Poker herself, is at $745 in the green, which is a beautiful thing. It's a lot easier to play the game when you're in the green. You can take a few more chances. So we've got a $40 straddle. Big Taco looks down at the K9. He's going to make the call. Sick Duck with King 10 suited. Jack jumps in. Jack jumps in. Jack's feeling a little frisky. Jack talk tie. Who knows what movie that came from?
Robin raises to 420.
That actually come from Meet the Parents. Jack talk tie. Jack's got 9-8 offsuit. So it gets around to Robin. He's going to 4-bet it to $420. Big Taco lets it go, and Billy's evaluating. These guys have quite a bit of history playing with each other. Billy's saying, is that a tilt bet? Is that a position bet? Straddling, taking advantage of the weak calls because nobody raised, which is quite an option. So he elects to lay down King 10, and Jack can't make a call with 9-8. He was trying to get a little slicky. So Robin shows the ace, does not show the 9 to go with it, and he pulls in a beautiful $170 profit. $170 extra heading over into Robin's stack.
We would have went twice, little buddy.
Yeah. Your head had suited pictures.
Oh, too high. I pulled it.
Yeah.
You believe I had 2 of them?
There's no way.
Another interception, holy shit.
Watch that.
Tell me your button, sir. Then it's $20 straddle.
So here we go. Button moves around. $10 on the button. Action Robin. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. He is action tonight. If you look at the VPIP, Robin is sitting right around 72%. He is tied with Kinsey for the lead and the voluntarily put in pot. That's what we look for action players, and he's got it.
Gavin holds.
So we've got Rudy and Jack both sitting at 72%. We've got Kerry sitting at 59%. We've got Kobe, Rudy, and Big Taco sitting at 50% VPIP. Gavin sitting at 27%. And Jack is in the cellar. We know Jack's a little tight. He's trying to mix it up a little bit. You saw him trying to play 9-8 while ago to get it in there. So here we are back to action. 5 players in the pot. And we got a 3-bet to $100. I don't think that's going to chase anybody off. Kobe put it in with Ace-Jack suited. He's up against Queen 9, Queen 8, Ace 3, and King 7. Everybody is suited except for Billy in this hand. It's going to be trouble if spades come out. Robin's holding the second nut to Billy's top nut. Kerry does have the nut club draw. Each one of these hands have pretty decent equity. The Ace 3 for Kerry is dominated by the Ace Jack from Kobe. Here comes the flop. $500 in the pot. Flop comes out. Queen of clubs, 10 of clubs, Jack of diamonds. Kerry flops a king to a straight and the nut flush club draw. Kobe has Ace Jack, middle pair top kicker, and he throws out $200. Robin, before Kobe had his money in the pot, called that 200. Kerry calls the 200. She's got insane equity in this hand. Action's over to Billy. Billy's looking for a king or an 8 to make the straight. However, he's dead to a king because both aces beat him. But he does make the call. He does have top pair. He is in first place with no other cards coming right now. Turn card can change everything, and there's the king. We've got 2 turn straights. Kerry and Kobe both have an ace high straight, and Kobe continues firing into the pot like he's had it this whole time. He throws out, it looks to be around $605. He is all in. Kerry's actually free rolling on this. She says, well, I'm all in. And she's stacking up her chips like a champion. She is free rolling. If a club comes out, she does win this pot. Kobe is dead. I don't think Billy can make that call. He knows he's beat to an ace. If he calls there, he's calling for a crying ace to chop the pot on the river. He knows he cannot do it. So here we are, heads up action. Both players have a Broadway straight. Kerry's free rolling with the clubs. The club gives her the win and 2.5K extra in her stack. The river card comes out, a 6 of spades, not what she wanted to see, but not what she didn't want to see. Because at worst, she chops the pot, 2.5K, chopping up into both players' hand, $1,250 each. That is a profit for both, and that takes Kerry even further up. Kerry is sitting 4th place, 2,800. Big Taco, 3,600. Rudy, 37. Kinsey still sitting at the top of the leaderboard with $4,600.
You're over.
Yeah, for sure. Still the first quarter.
Yeah.
So what you see right now, Richard chopping them up. While he's chopping that up, we're going to take a little tournament break and tell you what's going on in the tournament world at Kojaks. Not only do we have our mini-series, our winter mini-series starting February 1st, we're going to have 4 tournaments. We're going to have the 6 Max tournament, the High Roller No Limit HoldEm tournament. We're going to have the main event, and we're going to have a new little tag team with a twist that starts February 1st. We also changed up our weekly tournaments here at Kojaks, and they've been an insane blast this week. Last night and every Friday night going forward from here on out, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be having a $2,000 free roll guaranteed. Kojak's is guaranteed at a minimum it's going to be $2,000 sitting in the pot. $25 gets you some more chips. You can buy 3 of them for $75, and that'll fill your stack up with chips. Fire away until your heart's desire. Last night's tournament had 3 full tables plus the cash games that were flowing around. So plenty of action. As for tonight, we've got 2 completely full cash games out on the open floor. 5 on the button, 5 on the button, no limit hold'em, 5 on the button, round of each. We've also got the freeze out tournament. Registration is just now closing on that. We'll be announcing the prize pool and the winners of that. And then inside the room, inside the Clyde's room right there, we have the infamous big table. 10 on the button, round of each. 10 on the button, round of each.
Second day or first day? This is still day 1. This is the last day of 1, yeah.
So Carrie, as you can see, Button set Robin in seat number 8. Carrie sitting in seat 9. Robin throws the 10 out for the button. We play a little different game here at Kojak's. No small blind, no big blind. We play the on the button version, which has taken over. You see a lot of places in Odessa starting to do that now. Lubbock has picked up on it. It is high octane, high action, and drives it. Carrie looks down at 5 deuce. She does have the straddle. Big Taco on the no limit hold'em round looks down at ace Quisha, as Dante would say, suited. He's going to raise it up. He says, we're not playing for a little, we're playing for a lot more. He raises up to 75. Sick Duck looks down at one person that we know's favorite hand, 7-4. He calls it 75. Rudy looks down at Wired 5, calls it 75. Robin says, why not? 9-6, I'm here to play poker. I'm going to make the call, and Carrie makes the call with 5 deuce. So here we are, $375 in the pot of no limit hold'em, 5-player action. Flop comes out, Jack of hearts, deuce of hearts, 8 of diamonds. Jack, deuce, 8. 4 hearts on the board now for Billy, and he's going to bet it like he's got it 3. Or sorry, Big Taco bets with his 2 overcards, looking for backdoor diamonds and ace or queen. That's 300. Billy's going to tag along and make the call. Robin can't do much with 6-9. Carrie can't do much with bottom pair. So it's going to be now heads up, $975 in the pot. A queen comes on the turn. That hits Big Taco's ace queen. He's going to bet it just like he did a while ago, and now Billy's got to start to get curious. Billy's drawing to a heart and a heart only, and he says all in. He's putting ultimate pressure on Big Taco, saying your queen is no good. We know right here, Billy is actually the one behind. He's got 4 outs in the deck. King of hearts, 10 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 6 of hearts. Let's see if Big Taco can put the puzzle together. Of course, they don't know how many are out there. Sorry, Billy made the bet and Big Taco went over the top. I had that backwards. I do apologize for that. Billy made the bet, Big Taco went over the top for the ultimate pressure, and Billy ultimately could not make the call. So Big Taco pulls in that beautiful pot. He starts to crawl out of the hole that he was in, coming back. He should be pretty close to even now, if not in the plus. Let's grab the GFX and see exactly where he stands now. Big Taco he's still down a little bit. He's got a little bit of work to do, but something like that, he is going to be good. So here we are, 10 on the button. Carrie is your button. Big Taco is under the gun. He's got the $20 straddle out. Kinsey, not scared to play Kinsey. He's got the $40 straddle out. And we're still on no limit hold'em. Robin over there in left field. He's got the $80 sleeper straddle. I don't know if you've ever been to Kojak's, but we do allow sleeper straddles. If everybody in between Kinsey and Robin folds, that $80 becomes the live straddle. But if anybody elects to call the 40 like Gavin's going to do right here, what happens is Kinsey does pull his Robin pulls his $80 back. It's dead, so he gets full action on his hands. So he's going to look down and see if he'd like to straddle for 80. 10 deuce. I bet you he's pretty glad that he didn't. And he gets a discount on this. He had 80 out. He's only got a call for 40. Actually moves around to Big Taco, looks down at queen 9, and Kinsey looks down at 10-5. So we got 4 players in the pot, $170 in the middle. Flop comes out, Jack of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 5 of hearts, Jack 7-5. Kinsey's the only one with a pair, and he's got a pair of 5. And he's got another pair that we are not talking about, but he leads out and makes a huge bet, and everybody's going to fold around to him. And there you go. Jack is now in the cellar. Kobe has moved on up. He's at 13 and change. Jack is right under $1,000.
They're what I was gonna call you.
Home and home, that's correct.
Button is now on the left side of the dealer in seat number 1. That means, guess what? New game. It is now PLO. Pot Limit Omaha. We might as well call it, might as well. That's definitely some Texan slang right there. So while we're on the slang image, we might as well call it Texas Limit Omaha. Because in Midland, Texas, players have no limits. They're not scared. They're not afraid. We challenge any player in Texas to come out here and test them out. We do, in West Texas, we do hold some of the toughest players here in the games that we provide for them daily. And a lot of our players go out and play those big tournaments all around the United States and the world in general. And they come out deep in those fields, You don't believe it? Start checking the Hindenburg mobs on some of these players, especially that player in seat number 5. He is one of the highest winning players ever at Kojaks. So here we go, first hand of PLO. Kenzie under the button, he's gonna straddle it to $20. Billy makes the call.
He's under up, spread them, just change them.
Action is now on Rudy.
Rudy,
Rudy looks down at a whole bunch of hearts and a 6-7, so he's got the one flush
Gotta
draw.
lay with them.
Don't ever like to hold.
You
He's got
gotta
some
keep
hands
it.
or 3 of the mini suits, so you're trying to rub those hearts out and put it back in the deck. Actually, moves
Well,
over
18
to Robin,
over
some
lips,
what
you
Robin
know.
called a lot of little hands here. He picks up a monster here, ace, king, king, 4, king, suit, and hearts.
It's not just being on it.
So he's gonna raise it up to 2.
Raise to 190.
Look, nope. 190 is the actual max pot bet right there. So 190 is the new action. Kenzie does let it go. Billy says, I'm your Huckleberry, I'll make the call. He's got queen at 7, 3, 9, and I think Rudy's gonna jump along also, just because the ace, queen are suited and the 6, 7 are connected. Definitely not dead at Kojaks until that river card hits though. So here we go, we're gonna have 3-way action, $590 in the middle, $590 in the middle.
We got 3 players.
Flop comes out, 8 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, deuce of clubs. That gives Billy almost the full wrap. He's got a pretty decent wrap, 7, 9, queen. He's looking for any of those 3 cards, and there it is, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Billy's got the 10 high straight.
600.
There's 2 hearts on the board, so Rudy can't really go anywhere, but that is a big bet. Billy leads out with $600. Rudy's got to know he's drawing to only a heart. A 9 chops the pot, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in both their hands. But this is trouble for Robin. If Rudy comes along, then that might give Robin, it might make Robin think that his king high flush is good. And you see Rudy reaching for chips. He is going to make the call of the 600. There's that. I don't see Robin going anywhere. Oh, he switches it up. Robin does let it go, so now it's heads up. Straight versus flush draw.
Billy checks on that.
Straight versus a flush draw. Billy's looking to dodge a heart, and he does that. A 3 on the river gives him the 10 high straight check mark, and it goes check, check, and Billy flips him over. Rudy's gonna pre-look through his cards and say, I guarantee you I can pick out what he's saying. He's saying, you dodged everything, look at this. And there's an update, Big Taco 4.1, Kenzie 4.6, Rudy 2.8, Sick Duck 2.4 after pulling that big pot in, Gavin 1.7, and it goes down from there.
Alright, that's it for me. Appreciate the time. Tips. And Matt coming in. Thanks for coming out.
So it looks like we're doing a quick little dealer change. Once again though, Monday, we do have that winter mini series main event satellite. 2 seats are guaranteed. Starts at 6 p.m. Mark your calendars, come out, win a seat into that tournament. It's gonna be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. Then on Wednesday, we run Roland tournaments. Last week we ran the PLO Bomb Pot. This week we'll be running the 65 No Limit HoldEm Extravaganza. Just fire as many times as you want. $65. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a cumulative winning update. 2.7 for Kenzie. He is the big winner tonight. Carrie and Rudy are up about the same, and Gavin's up $670. Now tell me what kind of job you can go in. They've been playing for 1 hour, so Gavin just made $670 an hour. Kenzie made $2,700. Not many jobs in, well, let me rephrase that. There are a few jobs in West Texas, especially oil field related, that you can make that kind of money, but not many of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick Duck has the $20 straddle out. Looks down at queen, 9, 7.
About right.
Ready? Okay. There we go. Get him, Jack.
Six players.
Pot.
120 already.
Had one of those. I keep
Thank you.
Been busy, Frankie?
Unbelievable.
Covered up, huh?
He ain't even getting to play no more. Like he's got
Once
real
every,
tall.
once or twice a month.
Sounds like a big deal.
Here we go. New man set down. That will be Mr. Matt, and he's one of the quickest dealers around.
Oh, there you go.
And here we go. Little snafu with the card, and you see the cards going in the air super fast. We are on pot limit Omaha.
What we call it?
Here he comes.
Range 40, all right?
His turn.
Carry call. Anybody want this water or anything to drink? Yeah. Ladies?
Lady. Yeah, you were carrying me here. Oh, you and her. He said lady, plural.
Here we go. 5 players in the pot. Flop comes out all diamonds. Kobe's holding the nuts. Flop comes out 4, 5, 8 of diamonds. Nobody can hit the straight flush on this hand. So, however, Kerry did flop a set of 5s. I'm looking to see if there's a set of 4s or 8s in there, and there's not. So Kerry's drawn for a boat. Kobe is drawn for no boat. Kerry checks it. Kinsey bets 55. Sick Duck raises it up. He's not actually thinking his jack high straight is here. He's just fishing to see if it is. And Kobe does pot it up. 3 bets it to $705. And just like that, Kerry lets go of her pocket 5. She knows she's drawn. She's not ahead at any point, so she lets it go. Kobe's going to pull it in like that. He doesn't even have to show his cards. Once he made that bet right there, he played his suited ace face up. Everyone knew what he had, and they didn't want to test it. So he is now, I think, officially out of the cellar. He's up $855. So we just have 3 players down right now. Robin's down, Rudy is down just some change, and Big Taco is down just a little bit. So as the night progresses, we'll see these stacks grow
Chips and cards
and more action to come.
and tears.
Your tears are gonna be here in a minute. Look at that short stack shit you already got.
I'm fixing to build that son of a joke.
Oh, I'm waiting. I ain't holding my breath for that shit.
He's not even.
Okay, don't be delicate.
Carries to 15. Buy her up.
So a lot of the aces are out right there. You see ace, king, queen, 9, ace, jack, 8, 5, ace, 10, 7, 6, king, queen, 6, 4, 10, 7, 3 deuce. Everybody's getting in here. It's only 10. It's now raised to 50. Kerry makes the call. Kinsey makes the call. Billy makes the call. Gavin makes the call. I don't see Jack going anywhere. Money's getting too good. He calls. I don't see Rudy or Kobe going anywhere. So here we are. What is that? 5, 8 players. 8 of the 9 players are in the pot. $400 in the middle before the flop even comes out. Flop comes queen, queen, 10. Skittles on suits. Queen, queen, 10. 2 players are holding the queen in their hand. That would be Robin and Jack. A lot of straight draws out there, but with a paired board, you know straights are no good. It's going to check around. Robin says, I'm going to bet it with my king, queen, 6, 4. I don't see Jack going really anywhere with ace, king, queen, 9. He's gonna be scared though in that position as a player. You've got the ace. If you hit your ace, you gotta hope someone doesn't have pocket aces right behind you. So Jack does make the call. We're gonna be heads up. 1,000 and some change in the pot. Turn card comes a 9. That is Yahtzee for Jack. He's got he's got queens full of 9s. Robin's now drawing for a king to chop the pot, or a 10. Nope, a queen or a king only to chop the pot. Come on in the booth with me. Mr. Leonard Carrillo is jumping in the booth for just a sec, just to check out what's going on.
What's going on?
River card, we've got new animations, new graphics, everything.
Looks nice.
River card comes out of 7 of hearts. That's not good enough for Robin. Jack gets the check mark. 2,200, $2,200 in the pot. It looks like we have an all-in from Jack King, otherwise known as the Natural. And we get a call from Robin, and Jack's gonna stack a whole bunch of extra chips in his pot. He started with 1,000, now he's got 2.2 thousand, and that would be over 100% profit. So he is now in the plus out there in that tournament. Wow, did you just get knocked
I
out?
don't. Yeah, in third place.
Damn it.
Not too bad. But I don't think I've ever seen Jack play PLO.
Hey, Jack,
He rarely plays PLO.
Jack has been playing poker for a combined total of 227 years. So he's got plenty of experience in PLO. As you can hear the giggles from around here, that means somebody heard me say that. We are announcing on a 15-minute delay though. We are nowhere near the poker table. But Jack's got a ton of experience.
Oh, I know he does. I've played with him many times, just haven't played PLO with him.
So this was the first day that we've run dual tournaments back to back. We run a 2 p.m. freeze out and a 6 p.m. freeze out. Mr. Carrillo was here for both of them, and he jumped in the second one. We gave him a 5,000 chip bonus. 5,000 chips is a lot of chips in that
In the
tournament.
beginning?
No add-ons, no
it's huge.
no add-ons, no rebuys, no early bird chip, no nothing.
Oh, well,
It
That's
does
1/4 of the
change.
stack.
It does change
For
the
5
dynamic of the game. It really makes it a freeze out. It's not having that add-on is big, and then getting that extra 5,000 on the second game.
So you played
is
both of them.
huge. I played both.
First hand.
And so that's why we initially gave him the 5,000 early bird, or not early bird, 5,000 double tournament chip. There was what, 4 people in the second flight, or 5 people in the second flight?
Turn
that had it?
comes, a bigger draw comes to play.
You, Blake,
I checked it. I got that.
Chandler.
3 callers.
Chandler played. Oh yeah, Chandler did play the first one.
June.
Yeah, I think 5.
Yeah, 5 people actually played both of them.
River,
Sam.
Blake.
And then
He had like 1,400.
4 of us were at the final 4.
Oh, I love it. I
So-
love it. Yeah, that tells you how much that changes the environment. So here we go. If you're calling 10 pre-flop, why don't you just go ahead and call 50? And that's what's going to happen. Once again, we have 8 of the 9. We have 8/9 of the players in the game in this hand.
What is this? 10 on the
$400.
button, right?
10 on the button. So
Well,
King of
Everyone
Hearts,
called the raise.
King of Hearts, Deuce of Hearts, 6 of clubs. Looking real fast for someone that has hearts. The best hearts are in Carrie's hand. She's got Jack high. Nobody else has hearts. And I don't see any flop sets.
God, no one has the blocker Ace of Hearts. No
No.
one has the blocker King of Hearts. Or no, the King's already on the board.
Yeah, the queen is in someone's
Someone
hand.
else's hand.
So an 8 on the turn. Anybody have 7-9, 7-5? I see
Yeah,
7-5.
you have
in
8
Kenzie's
6. So Carrie's got the. She's got 8. Now she has 2 pair though, and the flush draw.
And Kenzie's got an open-ended straight draw to the. He's looking for a 9 or a 4. Oh, and he's playing tonight. He lets it go. He's not gamble.
Wow,
And,
Kenzie folded that.
And Robin actually bet $225, $2 1 squirt. He's got 6s and deuces. Carrie made the call with 6s and 8s. And Kobe has the full wrapped straight draw. So a 3, 4, 5, 7. There it is.
There it is.
4, 5. It's 8 high straight in Kobe's hand. He makes the call. Robin is going to have to check here. So Kobe actually checked. Look at Kobe being sneaky. Oh, nobody's going to bite on it. And Kobe's going to shake his head. He's going to say, damn it, I've got the 8 high straight. Nobody bid on it. And Miss Carrie and Mr. Robin's cards are going to go on their bellies, which is face down. Not going to show it off. B-Pip, look at that. Jack at the bottom with 20%. Kevin, Kinsey, and Robin at the top with 76%, and Sick Duck right behind him at 72%. This is an action-packed table. We got a quick little add-on coming. And nope, never mind. I thought he was counting money. He is actually super shuffler. And he's shuffling up those chips. So here we go. Button is now in seat number 6. 10 on the button. Kobe doesn't straddle, but Robin's going to take this chance to do what's called a sleeper straddle. That sleeper straddle is only live if and only if Kobe folds. If Kobe calls the $10, the sleeper's dead. If Kobe raises, the sleeper's dead. Robin gets to pull it back. One of the fun things that happened at Kojak. So Kobe's first act, Robin's sleeping straddling for 20. And Kobe lets it go, so now that $20 straddle is live and in place. We got a couple calls, moves around to Big Taco. Big Taco looks like he calls for a quarter, so we're gonna give him a discount, $5 change. Moves on around to Billy. Billy makes the call. Gavin does make the fold. We're just waiting on the graphics to catch up with us. Jack's gonna let him go. Jack didn't feel it that time. So it looks like we're gonna be 6-way action to the flop.
Oh, the graphics is really behind right now. Catch up.
Yeah, he'll catch up in just one quick second. He's flowing through. But we are watching 15 minutes delayed, so he's already done handling this hand.
So we're on a, so
There is no possibility of any type of cheating. They have actually got the integrity of this 100%. Because the guy that's in there Riley entering the bets, he can't see the cards. All he sees is blue or yellow, telling you if the cards are red or if the cards are not red. And so nobody can see the cards until we see them first. 15
I like that
minutes
because there
after.
are some players in here that are always nervous about playing the live game because of
Now there's no chance.
the potential.
Yes. So you see the flop comes out, and it's just a Yahtzee flop for anybody holding the ace. So the aces are dead.
Rudy.
One's in Rudy's hand, one's in Robin's hand. They have very similar hands, both ace king. They're looking to hit their 10 or their 9, 7 or deuce to hit the boat. And Big Taco's sitting right in the middle.
Carrie's got a 7 and deuce in her hand, and Big Taco has 2 of the 10s. So
He's also got the king and the queen for straights, but it's hard to play a straight when there's a paired board.
Board.
And he does let it go to that $250 bet. So we've got heads up.
This is gonna get interesting.
Taco would have hit the boat. I mean, not the boat, the straight. Joining this booth is Miss Nikki. Lift it, please.
Are you or not? You feeling okay? Yeah, fine.
Okay, she's on her way. So here we go. We're playing chopped pot right now. Ace King versus Ace King.
Up in Sarn player.
Crapping, dog. There's
Seven
a
on the board.
King.
I don't know what you're having.
Nah. Hey,
He needed it though. He was down just a little bit.
Oh,
7 or
So he definitely needed that. So that's gonna take a chunk out of what he was down. But he does in front of him have 2.7 thousand, one double up. He's at 5.4.
Robin can make the comeback, no problem. I've seen him do it.
We can call him the comeback kid. So if you're joining us out on Facebook, tomorrow we have a $260, a different tournament, something that we haven't run before, on a Saturday or Sunday, $260 PLO
I bring home
tournament.
that bacon, baby. I don't have to fry that shit up.
What's been the biggest tournament so far with the new system? With the new
The
set of
freeze out,
series?
the Friday freeze out.
Really?
Yeah, we had almost 4 tables up running.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's every Friday, $2,000 guaranteed.
Oh, I'll be here.
$25 buy-ins, rebuys. Kenzie's gonna pop it up to 40. So here we go. If you're calling 10, you're calling 20. If you're calling 20, you're calling 40. Why even act like you're not? Except for Kobe. He's gonna protect his investment this one. Of course, did you see his cards? It's not hard to protect an investment when you got those cards.
Look at Jack.
I mean, there's so many names.
Jacks.
Jack with jacks.
Jacks with jacks.
Jack with jacks. Kenzie with deuces. Carrie with big king
Aces.
queen suited.
7, 4.
So it went straddle for 20, straddle for 40, and then all of a sudden you look around and it's 240 now.
Rudy made the 4-bet.
Oh, I like it. He's playing his aces hard, plus he's got 4-7. That's one of our good friends' favorite hands, so he may be playing this in tribute. Of course, he's hoping to win also. $940 already in the pot. Gavin's going to elect to let it go, keep his up. And Jack says, my jacks can't be any good. One of those players have to have queens, kings, or aces in their hand, and he elects to let it go. He's just one jack off. See what I did there? So we're going to be 3-way action to the flop. $940 in the pot. Queen, 6, 8, all spades, and no spades. But that's scary because the first bet's going to take it down.
They all check around.
Now, I think someone has two pair.
Yeah.
Mr. Riley would like a water.
Yeah, Carrie with 6 and 3,
right.
queens and 3s.
So there's a couple people with two pair.
And then
8s and 6s
Robin
and 8s and
bets
3s.
500. Carrie calls. What's Rudy gonna do?
Rudy says I gotta be beat with my aces, which he's right.
You did fold.
Oh, Carrie's got queens
Yep.
and 8s. She's got top 2. Robin's got next 3. And so Carrie gets check mark, top 2 pair. It's gonna go check, check.
You got a queen?
Carrie and her Dr. Pepper
I don't
addiction.
know. Yeah,
Robin
they
checked.
Robin checked. And he knew he was dead.
Yes, so $1,900 going over into Carrie's hand.
Who's Sick Duck?
Sick Duck is Billy Ward.
Okay.
The natural is Jack King. Of course, they didn't put natural on there. We'll have to put it on there for him next time.
Is Billy always going by the Sick Duck?
That's his online name.
Okay, didn't know that.
Because he draws out on some insanely crazy hand,
absolutely.
and so they call man, you're Sick Duck.
It's perfect. Makes me look around my tilt. I raised it to 240 with 8.
Sounds like a name Basil
Okay,
gave him.
Right, it very well could have been.
I'm good right now.
We haven't seen no Basilio lately. He must be working hard because he does love his poker. We've got a $20 straddle, and Kenzie's got the $40 super straddle. Big Taco's going to kill that though. He's got ace-4 suited with a 98 in the middle to draw with.
I kind of showed you half the
I
table.
can see him completely killing that, calling the 20.
So you didn't have aces, I just said
And
don't
that's what he
forget
does. As you
Ramos.
see, Matt push back the 40 and gave Kenzie a refund. Kenzie did not want to
If
see
I would have the black ace,
any more
I
cards
would
with
have to
those.
jump.
Tested us.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Miss Nikki, how's the action out there tonight? Have you been getting a lot of brush calls? Uh-oh. A lot of refilling on the on the wells. Ooh, and I don't like Rudy's hand. I hate. Okay, so I'm gonna take that back. I hate double suited pairs, but his are also not double suited, but double paired hands. His are connected.
Connected.
Yeah, he's got 6-7, so he blocks the 3-4-5. He's looking for a 5 for a 6-7 straight, and Robin's drawn for a 6 or a 7. No, he can't make it there. So flop comes out 10-3-4, 10-3-4. Pair Carrie, pair for Big Taco, nothing for Gavin.
Oh, Robin has bottom pair, 3s and 4s.
Yep, he's got bottom 2, and Rudy actually bets it. He's saying I've got it, but that's a hard board to connect with.
Yeah, that's a good fold by Carrie, even with the 10.
So we're gonna see heads up action, almost 1G in the pot. It's fun to say that.
Check.
So as the bets
10
come
on the
in,
button, we're at a $1,300
Yeah.
pot. It's amazing.
A queen
I
on
love
the
this
turn.
place.
That would have given Carrie 2 bigger
pair.
pair.
Yep.
And here we go.
Yeah, but
Robin
she
says,
wouldn't. Yeah.
no fear. Robin says no fear. I'm all in.
I don't think Rudy can call here.
Well, he's drawn for a 5 and a 5 only.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know it, but a 6 or a 7 will give him a set for the win. He can't call with those 6 outs, 7 outs. So it updated the chip count. 10 on the button. We've got 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. We've got almost 19,000 sitting on this table right here. Miss Nikki, how are the other tables going out there? Pretty deep.
Yeah, they're
How are you in your poker knowledge?
learning.
Learning?
You won that weight loss
You're
session,
teaching me,
but
right,
didn't
Charlie?
with that.
Absolutely. What does it mean when someone hits quads?
Quads is
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I started
No,
getting.
What is it?
Quads is when you have 4
That's
and
what I
6.
put the point.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's
No,
one of the time
I
you
was
have-
like, that was cold. I was about to go, yes, good job. And then I was like, damn, that was mean.
You played right along with that. So Nikki is getting her poker knowledge in there.
Lasts longer.
She's mingling in nice with the players. Players love her and Miss Heather, both of them. Big parts of the Kojaks team.
Oh.
So here we go, 10 on the
Kenzie
button.
raises.
Well, so Big Taco actually straddled. Kenzie was the first one to put in the 20,
Okay.
so there's no way that we can do the straddle on the software.
software.
So we just say that Kenzie raises it even though he's on the straddle. That way, Big Taco can have the last action.
Got it.
So once again, we've got a lot of players in the hand. Who folded? Jack? No, Jackson. Gavin's in. Robin,
1, 2, 3,
Cody.
4, 5.
There's an 8.
Next time.
Rudy folded. I was trying to figure out. 3, once again, 10 on the button, $320 in the pot, 8 of clubs, 8 of
Man,
hearts,
it is-
6 of spades.
Are they playing straight PLO or are we playing?
No, it's round of each.
Okay.
2 8s on the board and nobody has an 8 on their hand. I'm pretty sure Rudy folded the only 8.
Uh-oh,
Put another 8 out there.
What
Let- Who's got pocket pairs here?
Queens and
Kobe
Kobe's.
Johnny's got the ball on the 10.
Kobe actually bet 100. He's playing off that 8, and he's saying I don't think anybody else can
Look
have
at your
8.
second half,
It
but
could be,
I'll
it
get
could
you.
be Georgia to you.
And he played the odds.
Georgia too.
So if you play the odds enough,
As long as it gets to him.
you're going to come out on top, and that's what these players do. They look for weak positions like that. Everybody calling the $20 straddle. No action behind it, and they took advantage of it. So, but
Hits
move
on the head.
It's not straight PLO, and this is where
Say it's hard to commentate and figure out what everyone has when everyone calls.
everybody's got
There's
4
so many cards out there.
8 players in the hand. Each one has 4 cards. That's 32 of the cards out.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to catch up with what everyone has.
So here we go. We are now on a little quicker. Oh, you saw the dealer. He actually wanted to deal another card
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it becomes habit. So we are on HoldEm. Kenzie's got the $20 straddle out. The first person to call the 20, it'll say raise on him. So it looks like Gavin's going to play the basil, the Jack 10. So he puts the 20 in.
Ooh, look at Jack.
Raise. Oh,
Jack
Jack's got
with
queens.
queens.
And Jack, this is one of Jack's strengths and weaknesses. But he's been around poker long enough to know that it's profitable like this. If he picks up this pot right here, he's happy. So he raises it up to $175. Rudy calls with 9-7. Kerry calls with
Look,
king
he's
queen.
also smart enough to know there are several people in here that will call that bet with
So he's got a lot to dodge.
ace deuce suited, you know, and hope that he hits the flop better than they do.
3-way action on a 10 on the button. Hold him $565 in the pot. Flop comes out 2 hearts. That's not what he wanted to see because Rudy actually flops the open-ended straight flush. Open-ended
Yeah, but
straight
Jack
flush.
didn't care. He figured he has
Well,
the
he's got
queen
the
of
over-
hearts.
He's got the overpair too.
Yep.
I mean, how does Rudy know that? Rudy's not going to go anywhere, of course, because he's got the open-ended straight flush.
No.
But how does Rudy not know that he's got
Oh,
2?
someone just pushed.
That's
Rudy. Yep.
And look at Jack.
Yep. Now
Jack
Jack's
might be able to put this together.
really gotta think this
Jack
through.
might be able to put this together. What would a player push with right here? What hands would you push with right here? That's really the only hand unless you have aces or kings, right?
Yeah, or pocket
set.
8s.
Yeah, or a set.
maybe.
Because you've
But
got a
would you
straight.
have called? Jack's thinking to himself, would he have called a $175 bet with pocket 8s?
Well, he's played years with Rudy.
Rudy. Yep.
You know, you're
These
probably
guys know each other
15 to
very
20
well.
years together.
I mean, and look, Rudy's at 52%
Yeah,
chance
Jack,
to win this.
Jack knows that he's instantly ahead. He's ahead at this point right here, but he doesn't know how long that ahead is going to last.
Jack's still in the tank here, thinking it through.
What do I got? I bet you $1 you,
Let's see what he's
you,
gonna
you
do.
don't know what I have. $1.
Bet all your dollars on what you have.
Yeah. Well, you said you have.
Thirty dollars.
Jack's counting down his chips, seeing what he's got left behind after this, if he makes this call.
Right up.
Ooh, and Jack folds.
You know what he said? I know, I thought he had kings as well.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know I had a straight flush
Might
draw?
not have been.
I knew you had a heart.
Could be. Oh, God. Yeah, maybe it wasn't.
He noted it.
Maybe it wasn't.
He stopped
It
it.
felt like that.
I want you
Yeah,
to feel
but
good. I know, I want you to feel good.
No. I was wired.
That's how you play. My leads represent.
There's some truth to that, Gavin. Some damn truth to that right there. Andy, you're awful quiet. Concentrating on you.
I'm reflecting.
That's never good, my friend.
That was a good fold, Jack.
Mr. Jack?
Reconsider
Yeah,
life choices.
Bill, 9-7 of hearts was a good hand.
That's, I mean, that's it.
Studying up. Focus. Laser focus. Yeah. We all just call? Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Got
Raise, 110.
there's Kenzie with a big raise to 110 with 7 deuce offsuit.
Kansas got on call.
Robin makes the call with 9 deuce suited. Kerry calls with ace 4. Big Taco calls with jack 5. Wow, and Kenzie hits a deuce. But Big Taco hit the jack.
Yep.
Kenzie bets his deuces.
On that flush short, I've been traveling here lately, well.
Louis folds. Robin calls with 9 deuce.
4 players.
Jack, Big Taco makes trips. And gets the check mark.
That was a love letter to that shit.
Yeah.
420.
Kenzie's gonna fold.
Don't kill me with cat.
Wait a minute.
Two hands on the same yield.
I'm gonna take the field.
Big Taco takes a big pot.
Got 5 off too. But
That would be really good. Really,
Yeah, I would agree.
really good. Then you're 14 away. Thank you.
so you need to win?
Over 47.
I just need a little.
Oh, yeah, you're.
Don't say it,
Looking
don't say
great
it.
already.
Looking good,
You need
looking
Jackson to
good.
score something pretty quick.
Anybody can score really quick.
No,
If the other team
Jacksonville.
scores more,
It
then
needs
we're
to be
gonna shut
Jacksonville.
down.
You need 10 points. You golden top.
Think so?
No, I need Jacksonville to score.
They're too high.
If they get too far ahead, they're gonna put the starters out. Same for the for the end.
They want to make it. It doesn't matter, because we got 27.
Right, but if Jacksonville doesn't score, the Chargers are not scoring 40.
We're trying to go and score 14.
Let's suppose anybody out there could,
So I'm saying if they get ahead by 35, they're gonna pull the starters.
Oh, yeah. I just need Jacksonville to score a touchdown this half.
They're gonna be a field goal.
I prefer not a field goal, I prefer a touchdown, cause, you know, I'm greedy.
Thank you. You're at 40 and a half, Rudy?
It's 47.
Oh, 47. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I need 3 touchdowns. Whoa, 2 cards.
Victory.
God damn, 23.
That's my hand.
Look at it.
Please, that's so bad.
Y'all let me win 2 hands in an hour and 36 seconds.
No, the quarterback needs to.
You need to change it now.
No, that's, well.
That's way behind the wide open guy. Hold it too.
Yeah. You need them to score now, Rudy. It doesn't matter who, I'm telling you, they're not gonna stop.
No, it doesn't matter. Call.
Better fold, a bit call. Better fold, a bit call. Fold,
Fold, fold, fold.
fold. Fold. 375. Check. Check.
Someone taking a drink over here?
Okay. That is 100.
Make it. Can you just couple of ice and a water, please? Is that, that's not my water.
I was wondering.
That's,
Catch it.
Kinsey's water.
Is it?
Yeah, you go away. Yeah. Easy on y'all.
jet.
You've been carrying it around with you for a while.
Hit that light switch so I can tell these players how great Kojak says. Hello from California. I'll be back Tuesday. Bring it, brother. We are ready for you. Action is ready for you, Rodrigo. All right, so here we go. We are still on No Limit Hold'em. I hadn't even got to open my food yet. For the second time, will you warm it up? For the second time. We've been busy today. We've been busy. So with Kojaks, after playing all that PLO, players like to get a little frisky. Look at this. They like, Gavin doesn't know it's on him actually. Oh no, it's three-way action. 7 deuce versus 4 deuce versus 9-8. Flop comes out ace queen 6. First to bet, which is going to be Gavin throwing out one cow, $100. Game over. That's how easy it is to win with 7 deuce.
I was actually going to ask you, is there a 7 deuce side bet out there? Cause
No, I would like to see a 7
well,
deuce side bet.
What was it? A couple hands ago, Kenzie raised to like $175 and had a bunch of calls, and we got to almost, I think, over $1,000 pot, but Big Taco ended up paying trip jacks. It was for a minute there in my mind, I was like, man, I wonder if they have a 7 deuce side bet out there.
I would like to see a 7 deuce. I
The way
love to
Kenzie
see
bet
any
it,
action.
I thought he did it.
I love to see any action. So here we go. Cards coming out. That's our IT individual, Chris Gwynn, right there. He is jumping in on the table, getting in on the action. So here we go, and that was extremely nice of Big Taco. Reach over, make sure Kenzie's cards are red so we can keep up with the percentages on the hands. Action's over to Robin. That's a black chip out there I think Robin just threw out.
Is it?
Put the water over there,
Go for it. No, go for it. Oh, we're a little behind there. Kings, queens, jack, carry with, what was it, ace, 4. Carry gets the check mark with the ace high. Yep.
Anybody want chicken?
No, but it's a flavor that, Dairy Queen to me was better. You're just telling me.
No, I mean.
With this new system, it's still gives me a learning process too. How many days we got into doing this system?
So we've had it for about 2 weeks. We just hired a brand new individual.
Is that the gentleman that's sitting there?
Yep, that's Mr. Riley. So he's in here.
It was hot. Of course, I didn't realize it was an hour change.
You got a,
I told him
looks like a double straddle.
And then we cut the line.
Oh no, Robin sleepers it looks like, and
So it's all up to Kobe.
Carry.
Double sleepers. Double
Yep.
sleepers. So here we go. Robin's going to raise it 20. Carrie's going to straddle for 40. So action is now around. Big Taco lets it go. Kenzie says no longer 140. I've got a monster. I've got ace queen offsuit. That's $165. Sick duck is there just in time for his hand. And Hold'em in PLO, you just have to be there when action's on you. It's not like a tournament. If you're not at the table when the last card is dealt, you just have to be at the table. He was walking through the door, so that's close enough. It's with an arm race, so that's close enough.
Oh, I know, that's the bad omen, dog.
pretty much everyone at this table knows each other.
Yes. So we're 3-way action going to the flop. 550. Sorry, 4-way action.
5, 7,
4-way action.
suited.
Rudy's in the pot. We'll get the graphic fixed on that, but Rudy is in the pot.
What was the buy-in for this?
1K min.
1K min?
Yes.
There was no max?
3K max.
Okay.
Nobody bought in for 3K though. Kenzie's in second place with King Deuce. Rudy's in first place with a pair of 7s, but it's gotta look so. Well, he's playing it like he's way ahead.
A good score here, Rudy.
Kenzie
playing
led
it.
out with 125, and Rudy said it's 400 down.
These Bill go, dog.
So Rudy knew exactly where he was. You know, he may play like he doesn't know how to play.
Rudy knows what he's doing.
Look at that.
You think he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing at every moment. Carrie sitting there playing Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah. She actually wins all those characters, and you can trade them. So she trades her grandkids, the better ones for the worst ones. But
Cute.
all in all,
I like it.
all in all secrets, and Dennis is listening. He will know that I'm telling the truth. She truly likes that
That's the
game.
same Trevor
She
and I
plays
have.
it because she plays
She
it 'cause
enjoys it?
Yeah, she plays it because she likes it. Isn't that true,
Oh,
Dennis?
I'm the era of Pokemon. There's no doubt about that one. I'd probably still name all original 150.
Really?
151. I probably could.
I went
If
to
you gave me a photo, I could probably name it.
I went to a sports card show yesterday. Drove to Dallas and drove back.
Nice.
And man, they had some impressive Charizards. Heritage Auctions was there, and they had one of the original Charizards. They had one of the
I bet it was.
Did you play the 70s Not play. 25.
Yeah.
Charlie had to run out for a minute with a technical difficulty.
Yeah,
He'll be right back.
Somebody else.
Robin with 7.43. Carry Jack 2. Big Taco King 7. Let's see, we got. I think
Frankie Fold, we have a line straddled at 80. Fold.
Kenzie was on a.
Jack Fold, Rudy Fold, Cody Fold, Robin Call,
Is Kenzie on a straddle? Maybe? On a 3 straddle?
Harry Call,
No.
Candy check. 3 players.
Alright. Got 3-way to the flop.
Check.
Everyone looks like they missed this board.
Fold.
And Kenzie takes it.
Triple straddle to 80.
Got Kenzie with a straddle. I believe we got 2 more hands of HoldEm before we get back to PLO.
Raise to 300. Magic Fold.
Billy raises a 300 with Jack 9.
Come on, boys.
Carry Fold. Frankie Fold.
Kenzie calls him 10-6.
I'll do. Even a touchdown right there and you golden though. You know what?
30 seconds.
Great. They go minimum.
That'd be 30.
They can't score at 17.
375.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
46 and a half.
47.
Board really doesn't do much for either player.
Let me double check that.
Make sure it ain't 41.
Billy bets 375. Kenzie folds.
What the?
Oh, 46 and a half.
I do. You
You
need
pour your
47?
big taco,
47.
Kenzie.
I had to hit real quick. Yeah.
Let's go, Rudy.
Large straddle to 40. That's a 20 and a 40. Billy folds. Magic calls.
Ooh, Gavin
Playing Trevor, dude.
wakes up with pocket kings.
Touchdown!
There you go, dog.
Not quite sure
You
what
go,
Kenzie has at
dog.
this moment.
You go.
No.
You go. You go now. They go for 2.
Oh,
That'd be great.
They don't. No, they don't need to. They don't need to.
No.
Carry fold.
You couldn't ask for better.
First half?
Yeah.
Carry fold, Frankie fold.
Who gets the ball?
Robin
Second half ready.
Look, the fix is on.
raises Gavin's
You
king.
can't make that.
The Chargers.
Suited.
Yeah, so that's good too, cause
And it looks like
Raised
Gavin
to 600.
might have re-raised, or he did. He
bingo,
re-raised.
there you go.
Robin calls.
34. Come on, man.
I'm-
They can't.
It is what it is. If they
Hey.
don't do it now,
Yeah.
hey,
Robin called, and Kenzie folded.
I'll give you 500 for you now. $2,000
Kenzie
better.
fold.
no, I'm good.
This could be a big hand,
Guaranteed. Cash.
depending on the flop. What do we got
It's
for the
okay.
flop?
All right.
1,400 in the pot already.
Well, he betting on.
The over.
Over.
That's a switch up for Robin. So, yeah,
As
Robin.
soon as I saw the
Robin
rain stop this morning, I took the over too. And then
The
they took,
rain over there.
in San Francisco, and they took the game off. I tried to do $1,000 parlay with both overs,
Was I was on parlay.
2.5.
Three teams.
Yeah,
Three
two
bet.
teams.
2 teams.
1,000 wins you
I believe
2,500.
we're back to
You
TLO.
were gonna take Jacksonville and.
No, I was taking the over the first game, over the second game.
Oh, okay, the over wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Team switch
Water.
to Omaha.
Water? Anybody else?
I get a water.
Kenzie, when it goes over, we're taking a shot.
Oh, are you gonna put that money on the table?
You should go uncapped. I mean, I mean,
You can get to 5,000.
well, just saying, but you might as well do uncapped because if somebody busts, they can't get even. Robin's gotta double up 3 times on his plan.
Kenzie with not a bad start.
He's trying hard though.
Robin's been too quiet in there.
Robin can buy more. He can buy for 5,000.
I know Robin's out here in these streets.
3,000 max.
Yeah, I'm 5,000.
And he's straight up.
No, you can buy up to 7%.
I'm telling you, it's 3,000 max. I've already asked.
Well, it should be.
Quit arguing.
Well,
I'm
other people did it
telling
more
you,
than
Gavin,
that.
you're
Robin,
telling
I'm
me.
working
Give a shit what they said.
You want uncapped too.
I already asked.
I know, so
She
who's,
does.
uncapped?
Who makes the rules?
Tacos.
I'm 5,000
I'm
in.
good with that.
Uncapped.
Fuck it, I can.
Pinelli, who started the
Leave it
race.
the way it is.
Fuck it off.
There you go.
What is it?
Robin don't want it. He's the vote no.
Kenzie 3 bets to 160.
Hell.
Well, hell,
Well,
exactly.
hell.
Exactly.
Tell the truth, Billy.
Well, hell.
Well, hell.
See what Rudy
Oh.
does.
That's what I was concerned about.
Do we call?
Rudy's gonna call.
I don't like my freaky
I was
shit.
throwing out hot
Kobe calls, Kobe calls.
Kobe calls. Robin.
Robin, please
Re
get me
raises.
out. Thank you, Robin.
That's what I was gonna do.
Harry folds.
I'll call it.
870. 845.
See what you were called with?
No.
Looked like Kenzie called.
Nobody needs anything to drink?
Calls. Everybody else folds.
Alright, we got heads up to the flop. Oh. Wait a minute, I take that back. Robin moves all in. Sorry, the graphics are actually a little behind for me with what I'm seeing and what's happening at the moment.
Don't matter to me.
One is what?
It don't matter to me.
Oh,
I don't
looks
care
like they're
what-
gonna run it.
Just do it.
What?
So I was correct. Robin was all in. Kenzie did call him, and I think they're running it once. Robin takes it down. Takes down a $3,300 pot.
I had a 3, 6, 7.
Nope.
Now that puts Robin back up to 3,300.
That is huge draw. Jack. Chip, please. There you go.
Yeah, you can have.
All right, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Use the wrap.
What's your take?
Jack calls, Rudy calls, Toby calls.
Huh?
Raises it.
3K behind.
It's like a 3K max.
Kenzie raises it
What do you
to
try?
235. Jack calls, Rudy calls.
What are you playing, 3K total?
What?
You're playing 3K total?
You can play what you want to play.
Huh?
It's on cap.
No, it's not, I said no.
Oh, you said no?
I said no, very clearly.
Yeah.
I didn't get to add on a while ago when I wanted to buy more, the goddamn
Okay.
floor man said 3K max. I tried to ask if it was 70%, he said no, 3K max, right there, 3K.
Yeah.
Okay, Robin. Whatever you want to do.
I wanted to add more, I didn't get to, I got told 3K
Alright,
max.
players, looks like
Oh,
I
yeah.
was invited
Charlie.
back into the booth.
Yeah,
So
nobody
I will be
cares.
taking back over for just a
Yeah,
second
yeah,
while
I
Charlie
see.
steps out.
Wednesday, if you're not here.
So I've been out on the floor working with a couple of the different games we got going on. Couple fun games tonight. We have two 5 on the button HoldEm games. We had the beginning of our new tournament series for Saturday. So we had 2 freeze out tournaments today, and that'll be for the rest of January as well. So we have a freeze out that starts at 2 p.m. and then we also have a freeze out that starts at 6 p.m. And we're calling that the second chance freeze out. If you do play both, you get an extra 5,000 starting chip for that second tournament. Just kind of as a heads up, some of the things that I'm learning about today. And then every Friday for the rest of the week, this month, we'll also be offering a 2,000 guarantee free roll. So that one does start at 6 p.m. as well. So I'm just now stepping back into the booth.
Yeah, but I was working for you, Robin.
Looks like Kenzie's going to
That's
flop with Robin. We have ace, jack, 9-8, and then
Like I
ace, queen,
said,
6
I
on the
tried to buy
flop.
more a while ago and they told me I couldn't.
Missed the action on that one because
Now,
I was too
when
busy
you
talking
wanna
about the
buy more,
tournament.
No, when I went to
Freeze outs
the
win.
I think Frank did before you did.
Decent
You
turnout on
bought
both
more
of
than
those.
you
were the underdog.
That's why everybody was saying.
Yeah.
You
So
realize
be
that?
looking forward to
Why do I
our
care about hitting a 4?
new tournaments that we have for
It
this
has
month.
nothing to do with
So
it.
kind
It
of
has
going through that
nothing
from
to
Sunday
do
through
with you
Saturday.
trying to,
So
like,
on
you saying,
Sundays
like,
now
I'm
we'll be
pretty
offering a
big on
$260
No,
PLO
you
tournament.
asked
So
to increase
that's
the
going to
game, and
be
I
starting
said no.
at
Okay,
2
then
o'clock.
then you said
On
3 behind,
Mondays
so
for the
I was
rest of the
trying to
month,
get
we'll be
clear. You
offering
3 behind or 3
$150
behind?
winner
What does it
mini-series
matter?
main satellites,
What
and we
matter?
are going to be guaranteeing 2 seats to each of those. It was also sponsored by
Because he just said he tried to buy
McDonald's.
more.
I wanted to
Okay,
buy
and
more
you
things, I
said-
told him
yeah,
it was
Cash
3K
games
max.
on Wednesdays.
And they told him no. You
Double
did buy
board
more
bomb
than
pots
3K.
and turbos. So depending on
Because
what
you
you're
have like
interested in as
2,000
far as
you
tournaments
added.
go, we are offering
2,000
a
on
little
top
bit
of
of
that.
both.
So
Thursdays are going to be cash games. I already talked about the Friday free roll. Saturday,
Right, but
once
then
again, we
but
have
you
our
did buy
2 freeze out tournaments. So
It's not a big
plenty
deal.
of variety in our tournament structure.
When I wanna buy more
Tournament
chips,
players interested
so
in playing
tell
I
them
get
you
told no.
fun tournaments.
I
I don't know.
played 20 hands since then.
I got 5,000.
And now,
Looking
Oh, so you have
into
the
whichever
paper.
one
You always
seems to
want to
serve
match
your
it, and you
interests.
get that, right?
I guess it
buy
doesn't.
whatever you want, I'll vote for whatever, get Kenzie 2 million.
I do not care, I just don't understand.
You
like, why
do
the
care, you
problem
wouldn't
is.
still be talking about it.
No, what I care about is you saying I did that after you beat me in the hand. I did it before you hit your lucky 4. I don't give a fuck about the hand, but I did it before you hit it.
You win, kid. Buy whatever you want. Buy whatever you want.
Did I not?
Buy whatever you
Did
want.
I not? I said it before you hit a 4 on me. You realize?
After the hand, when you went to rebuy, you tried to get more than 3,000. You said, let somebody
I
cap
said it before the hand, but you didn't hear that.
Yeah.
It was before the hand.
We voted on it before the hand, right?
I didn't say you voted.
And what did I say?
Whatever. Why the fuck do you care? That's when we're allowed in for 13-5 and now
Like I
we're
said,
in
I
for
do
fucking
apologize for my
10.
comments tonight. Normally I would have been watching from the beginning and seeing how everything's been playing out. I have been hitting those games tonight.
You don't like the action that I've been sitting here giving?
Just been running around getting a couple things
I've been
done.
buying in what the rules say. I tried to get more, they wouldn't let me get more. So we played 2 hours of this game. With
Robin, I asked the table. You're one of my favorite people.
Follow Saturday night.
The
or
point
here
is,
tonight.
hey, ask the table, they said
Seeing
3K
box now,
max.
so Cody will be taking
2K
over.
max, that's fine.
They said 3K
I'm just
max.
saying, it wasn't once you beat me.
Nobody ever said a word about beating me. I said, I played
You said I
short.
said it after the hand that you.
Well, it's funny,
You're right, you did say
I said it before, you didn't hear it.
Happy space, happy
When we sat down, they said 2K.
Loud.
Alright,
This
what
is the
about?
second time I asked, because the first time I asked, you said
Loud.
that.
It was 2K max.
I brought it up twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it up too, that's some
I believe we are
bullshit.
currently on
That's
Pop
okay.
Limit Omaha.
The problem is, some people bought in for more.
So
and then-
Cody's first hand joining us here for
I hope y'all all
this
buy it.
round.
I'm just saying, like, just release it or shit.
I hope y'all all buy it, especially Robin. Y'all want me to buy it.
Did someone buy in for over the amount? I'm catching up.
You told me I couldn't do it,
They
right?
wouldn't let
'Cause I
Robin
asked-
buy in
3,000 or
for more.
70%.
Well, you said 1 to 3,000.
You asked what the initial buy-in was. Yeah. You said what was the buy-in?
It's on Billy's
And then his
side.
first initial buy was only
I
2,000.
said, is it 2K max or is it 70%? You put 3K max.
Sure enough, he does. Here comes Jack with a
3K
repay of
max.
1%
I'm
naturally.
just getting
That's
told
fine.
you, it's not
That's
black
fine.
and white. What if we didn't have this in black and white? You would've told me it's 70% here.
Who's gonna make a call with Jack 554? Has a suited Jack at 5s.
3K max.
My card?
Yeah, your card. Rudy called.
Good.
I'm glad I got it written down because I just got told I was wrong.
They're gonna DQ.
Robin with his 10-7-5-3.
So it is more now?
No, the way the game is listed is 3K max.
Waiting to see if he's gonna decide to come along
When
or
I
not.
walked into this room, it says 2K max. It says
It's
1,000 to
70%.
2,000.
You can buy, yeah, you're
So I
fine.
text. Is it 2K max or is it 70%?
You said 2K
I'm gonna
max,
buy it.
you said.
Is it 2K max or is it 70%?
You just roll with what this
I
is.
just paid.
So it
And you
is
said
3K
3K
max, okay.
And then there was a table question that they wanted to vote, and I said,
So
no,
we can
we're
do
not,
70% of the
we're not
big stack?
uncapping it now that I've already bought in 3,000.
That's what I thought it was, that's why I really
No,
bought
it is,
Rudy for what I
I
bought
said
for
3K
Bill.
max.
Cause he busted me.
Is it 3K max or 70%?
3K max.
I'm down to 5-2.
So now there's been somebody get upset, so if y'all wanna vote for uncapping it, I will, and I'll just, it doesn't matter to me.
Not a big deal.
Real
Let's play
fair.
poker.
I just want
This
something
carried
called
on
$10.
longer than it should have. Alright, what would y'all like to do?
We're moving
And after
on.
perfecting
Moving
the
on.
fan the
What's
cards
the rule
and,
book? That's all we need to
looking
know.
at him a couple
Just,
times, he decides he is
kids in
going to
here,
make
so
the
everybody's
call.
making the same fucking
Carrie's coming
decision.
along with King, Queen, and Jack 9, double
Okay.
suited. Frankie looks down once we get over to him. Has pocket
We're all
aces.
amicable to whatever.
He's not
the
suited
hell
on either of those, but has a
we
suited
are
connection.
in a
90%
happy
in player's
place.
hand, so
Let's
interesting
get
to
it
see
going. Alright, so.
Wrong
how
game.
this plays out.
Anybody got some chewable?
I'm
Cause
sure you can find something.
after
Not the
he
wrong
busted
game.
me, I
Wrong
bought
game.
in.
What are we doing?
45.
You didn't do wrong,
Really
it
Oh, I-
was mislisted and I told
Okay.
different because we changed it, right?
Well, maybe I messed it up for
It looks like Frankie with his
Yeah,
with his
and
non-suited
I bought
aces
it for
opts to just
2600,
call.
and I had
Billy,
to
however,
sell
with his
it.
suited ace of clubs, he's
Yeah,
gonna
we
go
all
for
started
grade
with
5.
2,000.
Because when you walked in, it said
And
1,000.
No, I-
of course, we're calling behind him, so we already
Before when we
know
changed the rules during the
5
game.
ways
No,
to
I
this
hear you.
flop.
We do it all.
It's not a big deal.
That's about 90%.
We change the game sometimes as the night goes
I wanna
on.
play Big O?
Yes,
Ooh, I'm down.
I'm down.
Nine,
I'm down.
10, 9 on
Let's
the
go round,
flop.
round, and round.
Two
Anybody
spades,
up
no
for
one's
that?
holding
2, 4,
his
5?
hand.
2, 4, 5?
Nine.
Check.
Looks like we have
Alright,
No,
let's,
no,
that's what we did.
Thanks, Frankie, for
Carrie in the lead right now. She
Yeah,
does
quick, I
flop
gotta
a
tell you,
straight.
I did not say that, I have it in
So
black
she's
and
gonna flop
white.
the nut straight, has
The
70
player's
percent
always
value.
wrong.
They go on the square.
Oh.
So, are you good with
Next to her, she
2,
leads
4,
out for
5?
100.
Yeah.
Alright, are you good for
Protect
2,
against the
4, 5?
flush draw, just like the one is holding the
Hey,
spades.
y'all not gonna get up and walk around when I'm playing too.
I'm never gonna walk around.
Alright. Hey, piss on yourself.
Alright, so.
Piss on yourself.
Well, no, it doesn't
Now
matter,
what
Bill said
happened?
no.
They all just wander
So her
around.
bet for
It's
100 is
wrong.
going to go ahead and
That's
tell
what
like
I
that.
thought.
So see what Chick says.
I don't think they're going to.
From the last time that I was in,
Daryl-
Mackenzie was in the lead. Looks like
Daryl
Frankie is now
Hopkins.
currently in the lead.
You know?
Motherfucker.
I'm not-
Shout out to Daryl.
Tell us how you
Shout out to
really feel,
Daryl.
Frank.
No,
That I
no.
was in
Shit.
here
Hey
commenting.
Daryl, I know you're watching.
Hey,
Come
Daryl.
on, Frankie.
Daryl.
Daryl, they're talking shit about you.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't want me to learn that game.
Best friends.
I just get sick of the floor, anything
You
you
know what
ask,
I'm
go
saying?
wrong
I mean,
initially.
Make it
I just
real.
got told how wrong I was, and I gotta break out a text message to prove what was said.
Don't be wrong, Robin.
Damn it,
No, I'm not
I
wrong.
know you were wrong.
I thought I was wrong one time, but come to find out I wasn't.
New mistake.
Seriously.
Hey,
Is
hey,
it 2K
that's
max
a third
for
marriage.
70%, 3K max?
Tell him, Jack.
You're gonna love.
How is that not?
Okay, over and
Then he
under
tried to
is
say, well, that
23
was the
for the second
initial.
half.
So 70% of what is the
And
initial?
it's the Jaguars -3.
Actually, now that I bring that up, I'm gonna have to ask Charlie whenever he comes back in here and kind of see. I mean, I always give Jack a hard time for his VPIP anyways, but I always tell Jack actually that his VPIP has to be above a 1% in order to be considered a player. So I'll see what I'll talk to Charlie and see about how he's been playing tonight. But he is a fun player, very
Nobody
easy to get
complains
along
about all
with,
that
kind
time,
of a natural. But
Well, I can play it. I can
I
play
forgot one
it. You heard me, bitch, when I was on
to
stage.
work with and see each time I
I
come
said,
into
my
work.
God.
So going 6 ways to this flop.
You're right, I did.
Lots of cards
Thank
out there.
you
We
for
have the
clarifying
king,
that.
deuce, 6 flop, king of spades,
It
deuce
was
of
Matt.
hearts, 6 of hearts.
That motherfucker.
They don't
So
feel
Colby
good.
holding 3
You're
hearts,
a
we have
jackass.
the nut flush draw. Gavin,
I
however, he
don't
also
think
has
that
3
should
as
be
well.
I think, I'm not,
You agree?
yeah.
9 of
Okay,
clubs
no
on the
math.
I
turn.
fell for that, like, squirt glass on
Doesn't
a
really
Cadillac.
improve
I mean, and he
much.
does want to cool
Kobe's
me.
still
He
looking at
gives him
50% to win
gives
that
me a
hand.
straight
Looks like
on
at
the
the
turn.
moment he has a pair of deuces. Still
On
has
the
the,
river.
I
the
wouldn't
nut
have
flush
$500
draw.
in either. I feel like I'm living the dream.
I'm $500 ahead. I feel like going home.
Hey,
That is not a well-earned evening
yeah.
It's a well-earned day, though.
overall.
Got
yeah,
3
you're
players.
And you won 2 tournaments today?
Yeah, lucky bastard.
What kind of bullshit is
No,
that?
no, it's not bullshit.
Are y'all that weak?
Did
Jack
you
up on the,
notice
on the
when
river,
Sankey
Gavin
already
is
on
going
the table
to
was
river
It's not
the king high straight, checks around to him,
Right.
deciding how much value he can possibly get out of this. So that's 125 into a
Oh,
$210 pot.
please do.
Good God,
Wow.
man.
That'll-
Keep toe
That'll increase the pot.
Hey, don't tell, that's it.
Colby
Dead
will know
money.
whether or not
Actually,
he wants
you
to
see
now
Dead money
follow
dictionary?
so he
Kelly,
delivers
it's
two pair of jacks and
We'd
deuces.
actually don't want her.
Don't you tell her that.
Hey, Frank, we don't want her. We don't want her.
Different two pair options that are out there, king jack,
There's a
king
freeze
nine,
up,
any of
so
the
it's only
king,
one
two
buying.
pair kings,
We
or
want the ones that you can buy in 10 times.
That's all you can eat. All you can eat,
I'm
y'all.
trying to play back to the action of the hand.
I'm gonna tell you right
This
now,
one might check
if I
all the
win
way
the
from the
lottery,
river. So he does improve the 2 pairs. It's going to be possibly hard for
For
him
the
to
rest of her
still.
life.
Yeah.
He is capable of
Okay,
making
can you let me
it.
know where?
And
Based on how the hand started out.
30 billion, 30 billion. Is it?
This will be Rudy.
Call.
Frank, where y'all playing at this
Yeah.
weekend? Okay, cool. I'll meet you there.
But nuts.
Yeah.
And look, we'll split. We'll split it.
Also,
You and
joining
I.
me in the
We
booth
won't
for
tell
the
her
next little
anything.
bit, we do
Yeah,
have
I'm getting half
Mr.
my
Quinn. You did see
That's the only way you can fund her.
Sorry for all the
Do you want to make an
mistakes.
announcement? I mean,
Snow locked up,
today?
sitting on the table.
The thing.
Jody?
He's trying to
Okay.
get
The one,
Do you
the
want to
one
make
kid
an
game
announcement
is
about
Joe.
today?
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's down.
Yeah. I didn't see it on Facebook. Don't tell me.
are you kidding me? Oh,
You would've won 3 if you would've
First
played.
round.
I know, that was fucking
Who
easy.
did win the
Phil.
last
Hey,
one?
Chocolate,
The field was so easy.
Blake, and Mike.
Oh, that wasn't.
You had 3 tournaments in 1 day?
They have
I'm gonna
2
play
free
golf. I'm gonna play Quinn Buck.
Hey, you know how to straddle.
I don't know what we're doing.
We're PLOing.
Oh, my
Hello.
bad.
Hello.
My bad.
So based
I
on
mean,
what,
just-
so you've
just
been
talking to
in
it.
IT, but you've also been viewing this game. I've kind of been bouncing around all over the place. I've only been able to catch snippets. But from your perspective, what are you seeing from the game tonight? Like, how's it playing? Who's most aggressive? What I mean, what is it that you're seeing both behind the screen and on the table?
Did we change the rules or what?
We're waiting on Kansas.
Particular game?
In this well, we'll start with this particular game, but then also just your general opinion on all 4 as well. Because I have talked about how we have 2 5-button HoldEm games currently running. For anyone who's looking to come out and play a little bit tonight, but specifically this game, since technically we are commentating on this game for the moment. But
Alright,
Yeah, I mean, this game is playing
very
pretty much
careful
the
with
way
it.
that I would expect it to. We got a few people that just like to put their money in the pot and see what happens, and they're definitely doing that. We've got Jack over there that I don't know that I even saw him raise his hand after the flop.
Then what's coming?
And that's
Right?
not unusual for Jack.
Smokey.
He's pretty tight, but he's also pretty solid. So
Jack Robin checks.
you got Carrie over there that just likes to come out here and have a good time, and sometimes she wins and sometimes she doesn't, but she always has a smile on her face.
Kenzie.
So
You got you a new spot though.
Alright, so going on to this hand, so we have the Ace Jack 4 flop. So Ace Jack 4, Billy with his, he must think we're playing specials as well. Has a 4-card flush in his hand, but he's gonna flop top 2. Action, however, is going to check around to Kenzie. Kenzie, with a pair of jacks at the moment, leads out for 150. Billy, of course, happy to oblige. He puts his call amount in. As I
had a flush draw,
Do it all.
no, I don't believe there are any hard flushes out there.
Most hearts in any hand.
So this is possibly going to hurt depending on what kind of story Kenzie wants to be telling. Billy, however, it has the nuts. So
Okay, Billy doesn't have to tell the story, he knows.
So with Kenzie in front of him betting 225, Billy has position on him, so he's just going to call. He's hoping that Kenzie's going to 3-barrel this on the river. With a deuce of hearts on the river, Kenzie is going to stick with his aces and jacks to pair. Playing a 9 kicker, opts to check on the river, and this is where Billy's going to go for a little bit of value. So Billy, of course, he goes for a half pot bet. So he puts about 50% in there, hoping that it's enough that Kenzie's going to try calling in if Kenzie hit a flush or anything along those lines. But Kenzie is very quick to understand when he needs to fold in those spots. So as soon as Billy called on the turn, I think it was resigned. I mean, he was, if anything, he's hoping to catch a 9, but even then, he's got to put Billy on a mid hand already. So even if he catches his 9 to make 9s full of aces, he's probably putting Billy on aces full. So
Well, and I mean, even above that, I mean, any ace has him beat.
So the 9 on the river puts him 9s full. So Billy would have had to have had aces full. But at that point, I think when Billy calls 250 on the turn, he's got to put him on aces full. And so his play going into it against Billy in that spot, out of position, it's going to be check fold. Check, go to showdown. Hopefully you have showdown equity and showdown value there, but I think with Billy calling in that spot,
Trying to cheat,
I think any amount that Billy bets in that, even if he catches a 9, I mean, Kenzie's definitely good enough to find a fold in that spot.
Yeah.
Kenzie raises to 40. Billy calls.
They keep raising. You notice that?
I think it's left.
They're very
You know
aggressive.
what? I need to tell them that I won 2 tournaments today.
Did Kenzie not know?
It's not-
Oh, he knows. He knows.
I bet Kenzie don't know.
This is not the 170 tournament for this.
Carry calls.
Yeah.
All right, so back at the range, we have our pretty
This is a long time
typical.
rule.
Someone's gonna raise. Everyone decides they call. We have 4 cards. Hard to fold.
2K minimum.
Although I will say that in our PLO scene, it is a pretty good lineup of players who are relatively good playing PLO. Would love to be able to put their money in, but at the same time, they know their ranges and they know what they're dealing with. 5, 8, 9. Not sure if I see any 6, 7s out there. We do have a couple pocket 6s. Several overpairs to the board. 6 might change things.
I mean, the six there is really tough because now you've got all kinds of options. You've got a straight out there with Carrie.
Yeah, so Carrie has the 10 high straight. Does not look like there are any diamond flush draws out there, but she is going to want to protect her straight against that, just in case she's going up against half the field. So she is going to want to protect it. Sure enough, she does bet pot. So she does pot it for 240.
Which makes a lot of sense too, because right now she's holding the nuts.
And you talked about, oddly enough, you might have jinxed Jack on this one, although he very quickly lets it go. So you talked about how you haven't seen him play post flop. So he makes it to a turn, I think for the first time tonight, but makes it to the turn and turns a set of 6s, but with Carrie potting it in that
Well,
spot.
he also turned the low straight.
That is true. So he turns lower straight and a set of 6s, and he's quick to let it go. So Carrie 75-25 against Robin going into the river. Ace of clubs is not going to improve Robin, who checks into Carrie. Carrie is most likely going for a 450 to all of it. So she's gonna bet the pot.
If your father was here, he would've paid you off at 7-4.
I mean, 450.
No, you did not. I almost called you at the 7-4.
Robin did have a really straight there. Robin did miss though.
Robin wouldn't
I was
have
like,
called $100
man,
though, because
Karen, what's
That, well, yeah. So I think, well, if Robin had a slightly lower straight, you know, with Carrie potting it there, she's kind of broadcasting kind of what she has in that spot. But of course, she's going for back to back.
We're on cap.
So you can't blame her for trying. But what we did see is that she went for as much as she possibly could.
Anybody got a problem with
All right,
uncapped?
Kenzie,
there are
it's all the
players
sign right
on the
now.
table
Are
who
we on?
Anybody object to being
second
uncapped?
straight
No.
and pay you off, so.
All right, we are now.
Robin.
You know, it's just one of the things about like this game that I've seen for the couple of hands that I've been here is that
You can't object.
these players are willing to
Craig, doesn't count.
You
try
went
to
on
play catch a
cap.
little bit, hold each other accountable and honest, and see if they have it or not.
Oh, yeah.
So going into our
Alright, we are
straddle
officially
game,
uncapped.
Robin's gonna straddle for 20. Carrie decides to straddle
No
for
cap.
40.
No cap.
No cap.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So action is going to.
Let's load her up, baby.
with
All
Big
right,
Taco.
we're gonna be-
Once
Here
it
you go.
switches over.
Get 300
Here we
more.
go with Big Taco, looking like traffic cone, wearing his bright
Oh, he's got one guy.
$50
bet
more.
Make sure he stands out, doesn't want anyone to miss him whenever he's walking out into the parking lot.
I don't
10-9-7-4, he is, if I was to say whether or not he's gonna be calling or not, I see him,
All right, guys.
I'll get the
If y'all need anything, just let us know, okay?
Turn the camera
yeah, and I'm wrong, that's why I'm not playing.
You don't have to.
I'm just trying to play back on all the different hands that I built to all these players. Just trying to be like, okay, well, you know, I've seen them make it to showdown
Y'all
as
hear that?
well.
We got-
So now that I can see their cards pre-flop, I try to play a game where I bet whether or not they're gonna call or not. So, moving on to Kenzie. Kenzie puts a 3-bet into 150. Gavin is going to call the 150. Here comes.
Is he playing the mystery hand here?
Yep, definitely got the mystery hand going. Always love those, especially when they play post and you're trying to figure out what they could possibly be playing.
Colby Collins.
Looks like Kobe likes his hand. He's coming along. Robin, of course, is coming. And Carrie's playing the How Can I Fold card. And so she's definitely coming along as well. So we are going to go 6 ways to this flop.
Try.
Standard $900 in the pot pre-flop.
We always.
You want my car?
I learned
King Deuce 6 Rainbow. So Gavin, of course, flopping the top pair. We still have Kenzie with the mystery hand.
You were like leaving the cage. I was like, God damn, who's this motherfucker?
But Robin sitting over there with pocket deuces. Just saw that. So flop 5 set.
You beat me out of
Opts to check and see where everyone else is going to take it. 8 of
No.
clubs on the turn. So now we have a couple different straight draw, flush draw
You
possibilities.
did beat me.
Rudy is sitting with a semi-wrap, so he's got the. Actually, he's got a pretty decent hand. I kind of like Rudy's hand in this spot based on what could come on the river.
I promise.
But
I'll bring it up here.
Robin is going to lead out with bottom set. He's also sitting gut shot to the 8 high straight. So Robin with bottom set, gut shot to the 8 high straight leads out for 500. Action over to Gavin. Very painstakingly folds his gut shot and top pair.
I put it.
So Rudy could catch a 4, 5, 7.
This is
I mean, he can catch half the deck. He knows it as well. He goes ahead and ships it. I'm over here trying to count his outs, he knows his outs, so he's shipping it before I can even. I'm just trying to work through it. But all I know is that he's going with it. Robin decides he's all in for 2,500.
Well, he actually probably loses some of his outs.
Holy shit.
Robin,
You went out.
That is true. So they do run it multiple times. It looks like an offsuit 3 was the first board, and so Rudy's gonna miss there, and then board pairs with an 8 on the river, giving Robin deuces full. So Robin is gonna see a full double up through this. Rudy's just wondering how he could possibly. I mean, yeah, I saw the 5 high flush as well. So
All right, you
I mean,
6,500.
let's see, do
Cody, if you let me know how.
So
I
Robin,
believe, make sure you count it.
I mean, yeah, not entirely sure how confident he was hitting a 3 and having or a club and having a 5 high flush, but looking at Robin's hand, he does have bottom set. He had a gut shot to a 6 high straight, as well as his 5 high club draw. So
The 7 high straight, 8 high straight.
Oh,
that's true as well. So he was double gutted, had a 5 high flush and bottom set. So I mean, he has outs. Not sure how I feel about, how I would have felt comfortable with bottom set and 5 high flush and 6 high straight, all of those things. But he went with it. Looking at Rudy's hand, made sense on why Rudy decided to put it in and see what happened. They run it twice, and Robin is going to see a full double up through that.
So he won both rounds?
Yeah, he ran both rounds. It was an offsuit.
3.
Offsuit 3 to give Robin 6 high straight. And then
Turning the turn light.
and now you have Charlie back in. So I'm going to
He'll
walk
flop
around
quad
forward.
like 7 times.
You are important.
Yeah, and he's on
big boats.
second to y'all.
What y'all do to Jack? Where'd he go?
Probably smoking 1 or 2 or 10.
Well,
it's freezing in here still.
Was Jack on the dog?
Freezing.
It is not that cold.
I'm always cold.
Put some weight
Hey,
on it.
wait to get old.
30.
I don't know though.
30,000? Yeah, 3,000.
All right, 6,000 and
3,000.
Rudy's behind 6,000, Kenzie's behind 3,000. Okay.
I think he had 65, John.
I got some right here.
Rudy's got like 7,200. So maybe represent South Texas. Don't think we represent South Texas.
Cost me 21,000. It was a very vivid memory. You were running pure though that night.
Pure. Pure runner.
Announced.
Hey, flop set against Ace King.
Woo.
Alright, Kenzie sleep set.
They underpaid me like $2 grand. Sorry. Is it 20 to me?
Yeah, 20 right now to you.
Hey, I'm embarrassed.
Nikki, give this to Charlie. Okay, this is mine.
Miss Nikki.
Thank you. Oh, Billy got it. Kenzie bought in for whatever that is too also.
Here's the 3,000 button that's active this week.
Okay, yeah, 150. Okay, sorry. Billy phone, Gavin phone.
That's the first 3.
Okay, and then Rudy pops it to 150. Robin phones, Kobe phones. Carrie calls.
3-way action, not even at the flop. And we see a $150 3-bet from Rudy with King, Queen, 4. Carrie's got a monster up there. I wish that 10 of clubs was a different. Or that jack of clubs.
Heads up.
Jack of spades. So we're going to be heads up. Carrie versus Rudy, $330 in the pot.
Kenzie bought an additional 2,000, so 5,000 total.
Flop comes out, ace of spades, king of hearts, and 6 of clubs. That's huge for Rudy. He flops second set. Carrie leads out. She's looking for a queen for the gut. Rudy may not just make this call of 200.
About the pot.
And it was, sorry, to win, Carrie, and then 200.
Set.
Nice.
And when he potted it, Carrie just let it go. Which is the way it should be. So here's a look at the chip count. 6,700 in Rudy, 6,200 in Kenzie. Robin, 5,700, Big Taco, 47. 28 in Sick Duck. Gavin's got 23. Kobe got 21, and I didn't catch the last one. So what I don't like about the new software update, and I got Chris in here, that's the only reason I can tell him about that. When I look at the GFX, that tells a lie.
I'm gonna put the 20 on.
Not what we're at.
On the side versus live?
No, when I click that.
Nope.
I'm in for 86.
I'm in fear.
Ah.
I'm in 5,000.
Wow, I love it.
That's a Strider from Frankie.
Oh, that is so awesome. Now I can make it happen. So that is why we have Chris around, because I was explaining to him what I did not like about the new software, and he said, well, hey, guess what? It does it.
You can fix it.
Dadgum, that just made everything so much easier, because I was looking at that, and it would say, like, so-and-so has 4,500, and I look at their chip stack, and they have 500 in chips. I'm like, we got to get that fixed. So looking at as the cards go out and cards go around, let's look at the VPIP. A live look at the VPIP. Robin, 80%. Kenzie, 71%. Carrie, 69. Rudy, 56. Sick Duck, 50. 4. Big Taco, 50. Kobe, 43. Jack's at the bottom with 28. That is insane on a round of each game. And here, this is why the VPIPs are so high. Here we are, $20 play. You're calling 10. You're calling 20. Action's over. On the straddle, Big Taco.
Yes, Frankie. 140.
And he says, we're not gonna do it for 20, we're gonna do it for 140. I've got ace, queen, king, 7, second nut, spade, draw. We're gonna make it 140. If you're calling 20, you're probably calling 140 here. Guarantee Robin's calling. And Charlie is gonna be a liar again? Nope. Robin's call makes it where Carrie needs to call.
That works every time.
This is gonna be another almost $1,000 pot pre-flop. $840 sitting in the pot pre-flop.
We got 6 players.
I actually like Carrie's hand okay. I just wish he was double suited and that 4 was a bit higher.
I like the 6, 7, 8 though.
6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 looks good.
Not anymore.
6, 4,
Get
5
in there.
looks good.
8, queen, jack, all hearts. Kobe's got the second nut flush, but Big Taco has the blocker. And look at this. Big Taco's holding the naked ace, and he just straight out pots it. $840 coming from Big Taco. That puts the ultimate pressure on Kobe. And I don't think he can call. He knows he's got the second nut flush.
Well, he's also got the opening straight draw doesn't matter because
Yeah,
flush is already
the
there.
flush is already there. If he's calling right here, he's calling saying, I know you have the naked ace, but $840. He's got 2K in his stack. That's over 1/3 of his stack. And look at this, he elects to go all in. He says ultimate pressure, and now Frankie has to fold.
Has to fold.
And what he said is go ahead and pull in the bets so I can see how much more I owe. And you see Big Taco still has 4% because it could go queen, jack, or sorry, queen, ace, queen, king, queen, 7. I don't think Frankie misread
That's
it.
a lot.
I think he has 2 hearts.
I want you to catch me out.
He didn't misread it. He was playing the naked ace.
I need you to catch
He
me
lets it
out
go,
for sure.
and Kobe puts the ultimate pressure, says if you have it, I'm willing to lose it. Because in all honesty, Frankie could have had pocket queens, something like that, trying
There we
to
go.
prevent, scared. Updated chip count 8.2 for Kenzie, Breeze at 6.5. Kobe jumps up to 3.6, and that's so awesome.
And I took the jag.
Pre-flop raise percentage, just so you can all see here, Kenzie, Robin, Sig Duck, Rudy, all over 20%. Kenzie and Robin are over 34%. Kobe's down in, Kobe likes to wait till the flop to play his hand. And that's, I mean, everybody has a different style. Everybody likes to play it.
Pocket chips.
Alright, game changes to HoldEm.
Good news though, Frankie. You can get more chips now.
I get more than anybody, bro.
There's no doubt about that.
So here we go. Kenzie looks down with a straddle. He's going to like seeing 3s in the straddle for 20. Action over to Gavin. Gavin makes the call. Ace, queen. Rudy looks down at 8, 7. He's going to make the call. Kobe's going to make the call. He's getting playable cards. Robin, however, did not.
Frankie calls. King checks.
So here we go. We've got 4-way action. 4-7 setting over in Big Taco's hand.
Alright, 5 players.
Keep looking for the extra cards.
Yes, King, Jack, 9. King, Jack, 9. Kobe flops the joint for the King high straight.
Kobe bet 7 times. Yes, Frankie.
If I need some water or anything, guys? Oh, thank you.
King, fold, Gavin, 2 players.
Anybody, water, anything that carries? Anyone?
No, thank you, I'm good, thank you.
Gavin
I'm gonna drink, but I don't know if I want that much in this one. You might have to put it up, huh?
So Gavin does let go of Ace Queen, and Kobe pulls in with King 10 or Queen 10 for the straight flop, and he's going to add to his chip stack once again 3.8, and this is where the game gets exciting.
Yes, good.
really like a bet on the turn there from Kobe.
You think you should let it go?
I mean, like, what are you trying to get to call you at that point?
Alright, Billy calls, got him fold.
But there was also $800 in the pot. He's happy with winning that.
Alright, for heads up.
And I guess you do risk when the queen runs off. I guess you do at least risk it to some degree, but either chopping the pot at some point with the card or losing the pot if a 10 comes off and they've got an ace.
Y'all wanna look at the bubbles movie in here? So is it Bubba?
Yeah.
I do deuces.
The $5 burger, that 10?
Yeah, what time is it right now?
That deuce.
It's 9:28.
Close to the Chinese point.
I thought you wanted me to go to the Chinese thing. They're closed. Closed at 9.
I think a cheeseburger with fries.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell her for you, asshole.
Well, you know they're only wanting us to do 2 runs a night now, so.
Cheeseburger with fries.
Yeah. You want a cheeseburger with fries?
When it gets 10 o'clock, you can have your little old burger there.
I'll pay more.
So don't forget, tomorrow at 2 p.m. is our $260 PLO tournament. If you enjoy watching these 4 cards play on the screen, then you'll enjoy 4 cards in your hand. Starts at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Just in time to watch some football.
Just in time.
What is the score on the Jay?
I hadn't seen the score. I don't know.
Let's see. I don't think Trevor's going to be. Oh, it's the end of the third and it's 20-30. Herbert's ahead.
Yeah, you
dinner.
Oh my gosh, Trevor Lawrence threw 4 pickoffs in the first half.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Button moves around to Billy. We've got action. King, Queen suited. Ace 3. Jack 10 suited. 7-4. And Sig Duck's got a 10-9. Definitely rooting for the 7-4, especially for Kerry. And Robin flops trip jacks. 5 of clubs on the turn gives that possible club draw, but nobody has it. Kerry's now got an open-ended straight draw, and Robin does check it again. Kerry doesn't get there, so Robin is going to get the check mark with the trip jacks. 275 in the pot. Not much more action is going to be in here unless somebody stabs. I don't see them stabbing with anything. Their hands don't really make sense. He's going to throw out 400. 300. Just about a pot bet. That's going to be enough to take it down. Nobody's even got anything close to make a call on that.
Thank you.
What do you need, touchdowns off?
That is correct.
I'll do. You can ask for a better scenario, I'll do.
And 2, you know what, even, so
I give you 600 for you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Cash.
I'm good.
Cash.
The bonus.
I'm talking about in 20s.
No, I hear you. I'm good.
What flavor?
Jack comes, Rudy comes, Colby comes.
Yeah, to get up and possibly
The hot sauce is good. And then, the bacon cheeseburger.
So here we are, 6-way action, $225 in the pot. Ace Jack of Hearts to make the call. He makes the call. Kobe lets it go. Robin makes the fold. Kerry's in there with 10-8 suited. Big Taco is in there with 6-3 suited, dominated by Kerry's spades. 5 spades are already out though. 530 in the pot. 4-way action. Flop comes out 7-7 Jack. 7-7 Jack. Nobody's got a 7. Rudy's got top pair, top kicker. Everyone checks it. A deuce of diamonds on the turn. and 300 goes out by Rudy as soon as the turn card is flipped over. That's going to be enough to pull it in.
I didn't raise it.
I was like, I know what you're doing. If I'd had 7-3 versus 6-3, it'd been on, dog. Pretty good. All four of those.
Yeah,
Hey, it's ball game.
It's really, you.
27-14.
It's not, you know. Rudy, what is over, we need 7 more?
We need 47.
We'll need 3. It'll be over 47.
So we need 1 more touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rudy.
No, need 2 field goals if he makes it.
Oh, you got it, dog.
We get another touchdown, Rudy.
So here we go, hand number 52 of the night. Rudy's going to look down at King 5 offsuit. That's good enough for the muck.
You ever got to a situation like this in law?
Homeboy cried in the locker room.
So, I won this one. Ohio State was playing Tulane. I was in Vegas. My son had this bet, this crazy bet, and I was like, fuck
Big
that.
Taco pops it up to a $50 bill with King Jack. Kenzie makes the call. Jack's going to let go of 6-3.
I said, Dad's putting up 5,000. For heads up? We needed a touchdown at half. I mean, we had all the points. We needed 6.5 points to push. No one fucking scores.
No, freaking way.
I mean, we got down to the 10-yard line, we got down to the 3-yard line, and they go for it on 4th down. Tulane stopped.
Bet of 100 by Big Taco with King
Minute
Jack.
and 10
Kenzie
seconds
makes
to
the
go.
call. Turn
Ohio
card
State
comes
has
out
the
to
ball
give
on
Big
1 yard.
Taco
They
the
got 9
open-ended
yards.
Broadway draw. He leads out with
They
200.
are
Kenzie's going to
limited
raise it up
drill,
with a
and
guess
they
your
score
hand to
in
600.
13
And
seconds.
Big Taco makes the call, snaps it.
I was like, this is fucking stupid. Why do I do this to myself, you
It
know?
ain't worth this shit.
River card comes
Not
out
only
and
am
Big
I gonna
Taco
lose the
gets to
$5 grand that
Broadway.
I put up, I gotta get myself a house.
He puts a big bet.
And I was so
Looks like
that was
1,200.
You make bad decisions over too.
I know. So we on that trip, we go to these bars and stuff, and my son goes, "I'm gonna just go to the room." I said, "All right, cool." He goes, "Dad, you been drinking?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Give me the cash." I said, "Most of it's in the safe." He goes, "How much you have in your pocket?" I said, "Oh, about 3,000 or 4,000." He goes, "Let me see." And I think I might have had like 8,000.
No, thank you.
He
No,
takes
I'm
it
good,
all.
I'm good. I'm
He
just
gives me
watching this
1,500
craziness. So
bucks.
Kenzie's trying to put together the story. He does make the call.
I get to the room.
Big Taco folds.
I don't know what the hell happened. I wake up the next morning. It looked like we got robbed. Money everywhere. I'm like,
Alright,
oh
that's my
shit,
time.
what happened?
You have Matt coming in.
I
My
don't quite
son, being the good kid he is, he
understand
goes,
that right there.
yeah, and I checked the safe.
The board may have misread that.
I said, well, you never
Thank
know.
you guys for coming out.
I might still got into it. I open up the safe,
Guess I'll let you know.
all the money's in it. I said, you still have the rest of my cash? He goes, yeah.
I'll let you know.
I said,
There's,
fuck, I must have won last night. We had like 6,000 on the floor.
I want that.
He said I came in, and all he knows is when he woke up, I was like, no, it's raining! And then I fell on the bed and was out for the night. He didn't know where the money came from or what. Me either. Then I was talking to some friends of mine. They said I would go, is blackjack? I was like, yep. I said, okay. Let's bet. I win, I walk away for about a half an hour, come back. What are y'all playing? Same people. They said, we're playing blackjack with you. Okay, let's bet it. I was fucking up the shoes. Dude.
Blackjack different than I do.
No, I did not.
The 3 of them.
Let's see if I can get a walk.
Raise
Nope.
Kenzie, you gotta put your cards on the reader.
$75?
Yes. Five plate. Check her in. Robin bets.
They just scored?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
That's the winner, Frankie. I'll sell it to you now for $1,500.
I can't pay with you, dog.
What's the total?
400.
And you took the Jaguars in the second?
Yeah, -3.
450. 450.
You got a bunch of black
I
ones?
have 12 left.
We've got a huge hand brewing here. Ace, king of hearts with a heart draw out there. It hits the ace on the turn for Robin. He makes a bet. Kinsey makes a bet 125. Robin calls it sick duck, raised it up incredibly $450 with a pair of eights. Robin does make the call and Kinsey gets out of the way.
Why are they going for 2? It makes no.
Kinsey is out of the way. Code man joins.
Oh,
my
and
God.
that
On the turn, on the river, puts the clubs there, and Billy's very capable of making that club. Billy knows right here his only chance to win is to bet, and he elects not to, judging that Robin had a bigger hand, and he pretty much called what Robin had almost to a T, and he shows it down. And another pot pushed over 1.4K into Robin's hand. Kinsey's got 9.9 in front of 9.9 thousand. That's almost a $10,000 bill.
Everybody,
Got 3 games that come running full right now at the finish table right here. 10 on the button, round of each. We are just about done on the live stream, but we do have a 5 on the button, no limit hold'em, and a 5 on the button round of each version running out in the open main.
Rudy, you want a big pot with River.
You're my favorite dealer.
It's hard to call with pocket 3s.
You're definitely my favorite player.
You got one on your side. You got one on your side.
I didn't want y'all just get you a motel room.
Hey.
Get you a
Keep it
motel
clean.
room.
Keep it clean.
I live here. I can afford that.
Oh, he's got an apartment, then he gotta have a hotel.
How long do we have left on the live stream? On the live. Is he done?
No, he just said he just announced 5 minutes.
Okay, so there's 5 minutes left in there, so we're on a 15-minute delay. So we got 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left.
This is your favorite dealer, you ain't gotta think about it, just throw them chips
Robin, they
in.
can't read your cards.
Watch him get pissed off, dude. He got
Before should I go?
He's all
Just like rub him a little bit.
Be friendly with them.
That pass interference is like crazy.
So if you're just tuning in, we've got some huge stacks and huge action. Jack is down to 50 queens. He's going to 4-bet it up to $400. He says if you're going to play with me, you're going to have to draw
I
out.
hope Robin don't get you.
How much do you have left?
Well, the action's
Pretty sure
over.
everybody knows just how strong that bet is.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody
Jack's saying
at
I
that
have
table.
kings, queens, or aces.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm gonna go tell him again.
You guys
About
know that
what?
Gary didn't want to play that game.
Freezing.
It is not cold.
I can see
I'm
Kinsey.
freezing.
Nope. If it was anybody but Jack that makes that bet, Kinsey calls.
Anybody but Jack.
Yes.
I had ace and clubs.
And Jack throws his cards over there, and Robin looks at him and he just smiles.
You have
Just
hearts also?
smiles.
How does he have hearts, too?
So it's got the chip counts up there. I want to look at something else. I want to look at this right here, pre-flop raise.
Not good, is it?
Better not get hot in here, got a class.
It is flowing out there. Aggression frequency.
I wanna move outside of.
Both Robin and Kinsey are at the top of both of
Everybody would be
those.
happy to move out there.
Not that much difference.
Does it matter?
It's not that much
It's
different.
warmer out
Look at
there.
the wins.
It is, but not.
Kobe's up 23.
I got one.
We got a couple down,
I'm lazy. Okay.
but that doesn't mean we're over. Carrie looks down in the straddle
We have a sleep, 40?
Yeah, right too.
Raise 100.
with nines. Action goes around. Kinsey's going to raise it up with ace, queen suited to $40. Billy's going to make it an even 100. Rudy looks down at 6-3. He's going to make the call of 100, and Carrie says, I got a black chip just hanging around. I'll make the call. So here we go. 4-way action, $400, $10 in the middle.
Terrible set of cards for Gary to be going up against, though.
Flop comes out. King, Jack, 8, 2 clubs. Billy flops middle pair, top kicker, or middle pair, middle kicker, I guess you would say. He's the only one with a pair besides Carrie's nines. And I think it's going to check around. 10 on the turn, that makes Carrie's hand live with the nines. 8, 9, 10, jack. However, it doesn't matter if it's live. Kenzie's holding the nuts. And he says, I'm going to bet it. Billy calls with queen jack and a deuce on the river. Billy was looking for a 9 or a 9 to lose with a lower straight, but an ace to get a bigger one. Kenzie leads out with a stack of blacks, 500. Billy may make this call. May look him up to see if he's bluffing. That's not a call because he thinks he won that hand. That's a call to say, what did you have? He's taking that information for later right there. And Billy's one of those players that knows how to use the information later because he looks at methods of betting, hand position. He looks at Billy's a human calculator sitting right there. And
they don't even
man,
have
Kenzie's got
They care about the oil,
he
Billy.
gets 2 pairs.
He don't wanna flush. He's got 2 pairs on the flop.
I'd rather have a stack.
11,000 in his stack right now.
No, hey. Quit begging.
He's got 11,000 in his stack and his VPIP is 72%. Man, I sure do like that sweater Gavin's wearing.
Now, if you look at his winnings, he's only up about 2,500, 3,000. So,
Right, when they uncapped it, he bought in for a few more. That sweater that Gavin is wearing is the best team in the NFL. Don't at me.
Come on, Jack.
Keep up.
Yeah, it's 40.
So here we go. King 8 versus Kenzie's mystery cards versus Sick Duck. Ace Queen versus Robin's 10-8 suited versus Carrie's 6-5 suited. Frankie makes the call. Carrie's in trouble if diamonds come. Billy does have the naked blocker, so Frankie does raise it up 250. Kenzie makes the call. Billy makes the call. Oh, just kidding. Billy makes the call of all in. And Carrie says, I call. I like that. I like it. I'm pretty sure she has more balls than I have. Frankie says, okay, I call.
What's the action?
On you.
15.
We're going to have a huge one here.
That's not what I said. I said, what's the action?
All in.
I raised all in.
Call.
Oh, you went all in? Okay.
Call. 15.95. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm counting it. It's, I'm getting there. I'll go twice.
So we've got 3 all ins. Kenzie does make the fold. So we got all in 1,100, all in 1,300, and all in 950. So we're going to have 2 pots. We're going to have 150 on the side pot. Or actually 300 in the side pot between Billy and Big Taco.
Once or twice. You wanna go twice, Terry?
Yep, that works for me.
you can see Carrie's already counting out her money, counting out her rebuy.
Yes, and so the reason Big Taco is so far behind on this, even though his flush draw dominates Carrie's hand, nobody has it. Ace, Queen, Jack, 6, Ace, 7. So that's Ace King. That's going over to Big Taco, or Sick Duck. I thought Big Taco had Ace King. I'm sorry. That goes over to Sick Duck. He's going to double up, and well, actually triple up. That's the way you look to do that. Oh, they ran it twice. Carrie had 6-5, didn't she?
She did.
So she wins the bottom board with a Bodie boat.
Yep, Bodie boat.
If I got 8.
2 8s.
Yeah, just be on both of them. Don't make
She could put that money she was counting out back.
6, 7, 8, 9, 7. Shop to me.
You're all in the flop.
Updated the chip count. I think we have what, 11 minutes left in the live. 11 minutes left. After that, we're going to switch decks and we're going to let them go all night long.
That'll get our return.
They want to keep playing.
Yeah, as late as they. Our closing time is actually 4 o'clock tonight. Tonight's Friday, Saturday, 4 o'clock. So it is 4 a.m. tonight.
Stream ends, but the game continues.
Can we get a 4 in here?
I'll brush.
Brush.
They requested a
There goes Billy's triple up, pushed over to his, and that's what makes Billy so dangerous. I mean, he went in with a quality hand, one of the best pre-flop hands, top 10% of pre-flop hands, and he knew it. He just didn't realize he was up against 6-5 and King 8. So they actually 50'd Frankie. Each of them took half of his money, and then Billy got the extra 150 from him.
I also have the heater on. You all can feel that.
Yeah, feels good.
Hey, where's the control? Is it back in the break room?
It generally is. So I went and controlled.
Yeah, well, I think that was more of a frustration call because he's been getting over bet. He'll make a huge bet, you know, with a naked ace. He did that earlier, and then he just gets that huge over bet where it's obvious he can't call. And it's really good that they do that to him because they're saving him a min.
Right. Not running both, and it's counterintuitive.
5,000 behind C1.
You know it's not running both, but it's counterintuitive. I'm really low.
Yes, sir. 5,000 behind.
Come on now.
What's that mean?
Couple seconds, it's all good.
30 by Billy. Hasn't read Billy's cards. And Kobe is folded. Alright, call at 30 by Jack. Ruby. Ruby. Here we go. 6 players. Check the Jack. That's 150.
All right, Jack fold. Oh, I see the flop now. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was pre-flop. I missed just one quick second. So updated the chip count. Kenzie's down to 10.8. Rudy's 6.5. Robin 6.5. Sick Duck's up to 3.8. Carrie just rebought in for 1,000 extra. I see you looking at that live stream.
Appreciate it.
That was pretty cool.
An idea about that? Yeah.
No, Kenzie missed, so it's on Billy.
Should always still be the man he's paid tonight.
I didn't.
It's his button.
Yeah, I wasn't making posts. I can't take money after that. Fold. Calls him right.
That's good.
Four players.
Four-way action all the way to the river. Four-way action all to the river. And once again, we appreciate all of you coming out here. Big Taco gets the check mark with ace 8. Big bet by Billy. Not a big bet, it was a tiny pot. But Big Taco folds the best of it there. Just wasn't interested in throwing any in on that. So here we are, one of the last looks at the updated chip count. And Kenzie is sitting cleanly on top. Let's grab a peek at that win percentage as these cards come out. So we've got them as far up as 2,400 up to as far down as 5,300 down. So here we go. Here we go one more time. Jack's gonna look down. Jack's got a playable hand. Ace, King, Queen, 8. Nut clubs. He's going to just make the call of the 10, so he's going to try to get in cheap and get out cheap if he has to. Rudy lets the fold. Kobe comes along and jumps along with a very similar hand to Jack's, just a little lower, but he's got the nut diamonds as Jack has the nut clubs. Carrie comes in with Jack 10, 5, 3. Frankie, and that's it. 4-way action, 5, 6-way action. We just got a bigger group in there. King 5, 7. King 5, 7. Sig Duck's got a pretty good little wrap around there, as does Gavin for a lower straight. Jack leads out though. Jack says 2 clubs. I've got the nuts club draw in my hand. I've got top pair also. I'm gonna bet 50 into this $80. Big bet, a little over half pot. Exactly $10 over half pot if you're a mathematician, not like myself. And that's gonna be enough to force a couple folds. Billy does make the call with a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's looking for a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. A jack on the turn, a jack for a jack on the turn. So he's still in the lead. He's got a little over a 3 to 4 lock on winning this hand. He's gonna make another little stab at it. He's just trying to build a pot. So 120 quick call and a 4 on the river. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Billy. And he's got the check mark with a 7 high straight. Jack knows it. I mean, Jack talks tie. He's gonna check. He knows Billy's playing something in that area. He's only got 1 pair. King. He's playing King, Ace, Jack, 7.
And if it gets fucking hot,
And he's gonna be able to lay this down. He's not even thinking. He's already folded the hand as soon as he checked and Billy bet. He's already folded his head, but he's going along. And he does show Jack. You gotta show respect to your elders, and he does show Jack that he did have the straight. I like that. I respect that, Billy. He smiles. And he says, "Here you go, Jack. You wanna quarterback?" Actually, Rudy's making some change, or Jack's making some change. So one more time to see the chip count. This is how big they got. Kerry's got 950. Kenzie's got 10.8 thousand. And there's a big variation between first and I would say 6th. So let's see how it goes just for the end of the night. Action's going to head over to Rudy. He's got Ace 5 suited with an 8-3 in there. He's going to probably just make the call. Kobe does let it go. Robin looks down. He sees 9654. He says that's good enough for a call. Carrie, she's going to play 82 right now. She's playing the Kojak. Big Taco's probably going to make the call. Billy makes the call. Gavin's gonna let it go, and action's on Jack.
You gotta fucking go crazy.
Jack's gonna get a cheap double suited look right here. Second nut, third nut, flush draws right there. Flop comes out with hearts. That's one of the ones that he has in there, and it's a Jack. And nobody's got bigger hearts than Jack. Robin's got smaller hearts. Nobody's got a 10 period.
Stop him. Stop him.
5, 6, 7, 8. Big Tacos. He's making that call at 60. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8. Jack. We're gonna have to get on to you, Jack.
I mean, really, it's not a bad fold.
Carrie's got 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's not the nut flush.
No, it is the correct fold in the long run, but you got to risk a little to win a lot. So here's Frankie. He throws out 200, and Carrie is going to make the fold. Riley, if you will, let me know when it is the official last hand. You know what you know kind of where the button was. Do you remember? Sort of. I like that. Pre-flop raise. Kenzie is dominating. 35% pre-flop raise. It's easy to raise it up when you got 5 barrels of black sitting in front of you for 10K.
The exact one should be about 10-17.
All right. We got Speedy Gonzalez out there with those cards, pushing them out just as quick as he gets them. Kobe's gonna look down at Queen, Queen, Jack 4, Queen of Diamonds flush draw. That's trouble for Robin if diamonds hit. Jack 10, 7, 7. Big Taco. I bet you he raises.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Fitty. It's not a big raise. All right, so we got 7-way action, $350 in the pot. Lots of possibilities.
7 players.
Flop comes out Ace, Jack 6. Frankie raised it up to 50. Now he's got a set of aces. Anybody got King, Queen 10? I see King Queen drawn to a 10. Nobody's got a 10 again. Or no, he's got Jack 10. Okay. I was gonna say this is third hand in a row. Nobody's had a 10 in their hand. So we're down to 5. Down to 5. Frankie leads out with $350. He's kind of playing his hand face up right here. Everybody knows he raised pre-flop. A lot of people raised with aces. and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and he doesn't raise. He doesn't raise often enough for people to believe he doesn't have aces.
Right. Frankie's not a big bluffer. We saw him bluff at one earlier with a naked ace, but he's not a big. He doesn't bluff a lot on the live stream at least. I don't know how his hold'em game is, but his hold'em game is really strong. He's one of the better known hold'em players that play at Kojak's. He's definitely in the top 10%.
Oh, yeah. He can be pretty tough. It's really hard to put in my hand.
So here we go.
Miss it.
Still on no limit hold'em. We got 2 hands left, and these players are biting their nails, ready to get back to the PLO round. Oh, just kidding. I thought they were still on the hold'em round, even though he had pocket aces with something else in his hand. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Kerry looks down at Queen 995 suited clubs. This is going to be the Kenzie guess what he has hand.
Oh yeah, he shanked it. Like,
Double suited with a lot of inside.
13 to 3. 13 to 3. You're still alive.
Yeah. I was saying you don't have cards. Absolutely. 100? I'm sorry, I was betting 70.
Jack, enough flush draw, and a paired board makes it could make it really hard for him to stick around.
I'm telling you, best hand in poker is 5-3.
He's got a 5 though, so that makes it even like less.
Kenzie could have 5-3. Nobody's holding a 3.
Kenzie could have 5. Nope.
Oh,
Gary
both fives
got
are out.
5.
Both fives are out.
Both
Yeah.
fives are out, so Kenzie couldn't have 5-3.
Kenzie definitely did not have 5-3 because his cards are in the muck, and that would make a foul deck. So Jack does make the call. He's got the spades, but that's scary with a paired board. He also has the 5. Yeah, he also has the 5 and a 4 on the turn. 4 of hearts. Nobody's got that 4. Carrie's gonna keep firing like she's got a boat, and Jack may believe her. $210.
That would have given Billy the street, I think. Billy couldn't like the street.
When Jack takes chips and shuffles and rolls them over like that, they're going to the middle of the pot. 100% of the time, every time.
Dude, we know you're gay. Look at the.
Oh, where are they?
Just if you can't pull them off,
Yes, that's Jack.
Just 'cause you can't
Sometimes
see
he
them,
tricks
they're
you and he
not
puts
fair.
more than that in the pot, but he's never folding. And a 3 on the river.
By your logic, that you
That gives Jack the best hand with ace 5. And he's going to check it just because he's scared, just in case she has 5-4. And she says, I got a naked 5 with a queen high. So she's playing queen 5. And Jack is actually playing, queen ace. Or 5 ace, sorry, 5 ace.
Hey, Josh, grab the other card real quick.
We're still running live stream, I think.
That was it.
Oh, that was last
Oh,
one?
it was
That's
it.
last one. Okay. I'll have, they'll be bringing the new ones in here in just a second. Because we gotta get the push through. And I am now stepping in as dealer. If you'll have.
All right, so that was the end of it. All right, so that was the actual last hand. We'll be switching out decks, and that's when the actual boxing gloves come off, and the cameras turn off, and the bets get real, the bets get big. But we actually do have seats open outside. We've got 2 other cash games running. We've got the $260 PLO tournament tomorrow at 2 p.m. So be on time. 2 p.m. tomorrow. 4-card PLO high kicks off. From all of us here at Kojak's, we want to thank the staff that helps us behind the scenes, both Riley and Chris. We want to thank all the dealers that are out there dealing, and most of all, we want to thank all the players that are out there playing. Without you guys, we couldn't make this a thing. So we want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much.
That's a big bet.